Don't quit. No giving, no quit. Dog shit!
You can't be me. You can't do me. And I'm cutting you off right now. I inherited the ability. I inherited the money. I inherited the God-given best looks in the world today. And with this, I dress myself in cashmere. Horseman. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine right, jet flying, son of a gun, the biggest star of them all. It costs a lot of money to bring the real world champion on location. Only an Army and Ricky. We do everybody else. Don't wrap me up. No. Woo! Girls, why don't you give it to him one more time? Woo! That's who's standing here today. The world heavyweight champion. Get ready. Woo! I dress myself in cashmere. Horseman. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I am Ric Flair. Just fine. Get stealing. Wheeling dealing. Son of a gun that can kiss any woman right here. Even that fat one. And make her cry.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets
gross.
the people going.
Welcome to Suns Valley Podcast, brought to you by, I almost said the wrong one. Brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment more. With FanDuel, I almost said our former sponsor, Gabe. That would have been bad news, you know? That would have been bad news.
It happens.
Forgive me as I get ready to open up the original Gamecast for y'all. I'm running the stream here.
Oh, I sent you the Heat picture too, so you can update.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the reminder. On the fly.
But it's like now when you go to, you might as well just take them down, because now when you go to your messages, it's going to make the cameras go away. How that works.
Yeah. I wish. I'm just gonna do it. Nah, I like the squares though. The squares are. I'll do it myself. Don't worry. I'll do it myself in the background.
Or yeah, you could do it. Well,
I got it. I'm
learning how to use the studio mode.
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah. It's not that hard.
Oh, it's not.
An idiot.
We're both idiots. Yes.
What's up, everybody? What up, Classy, Toasty, Felix, Murica, Music is Life.
Shout them out.
El Diego Perez, which is Perez Hilton's little brother. Sweet Tea in the House, Baby Malo, Michael Evans.
Not the Malo.
Heated Member, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, Daniel Burke, Flight Kid. Big Merc, Joker in the house. What up? Joker was busy last stream. All right, but Joker's back.
Nice.
Mugs with the sunglasses. What up? What up, Busy? Obey. You were here last stream, right?
Yes, I was. I showed up toward the end.
And yeah, last game was pretty chill.
Was it chill?
Yeah, chill win, chill easy win. I was trying to tell everybody, like, it's fun in the moment to beat up on bad teams, but I was trying to keep my cool and not get like anywhere near too hyped in realizing that we weren't beating a good team. You know, I feel like I see teams all over the league, like the Lakers come to mind. The Lakers beat the Grizzlies a few nights ago, and like their Twitter is like, it's like, okay, I don't want to be that. I don't know what that is, but I know I don't want to be that. I do not want to be the guy pounding my chest about beating the Grizzlies. No.
Nobody wants to be that guy.
But tonight, I don't know. Yeah, I'm shocked. Slick says 57% for Miami. Last night, I thought it was Suns. I don't know why they have Miami favored to win. They're like, what, 18-18? Like, they're not supposed to be better than us. What is that?
That's haterade. That's what that is. Haterism.
I'm gonna look at FanDuel right now, actually.
Yeah, you go look at FanDuel, see what they say. I'm trying to get this stupid logo.
NBA.
You know what?
They've got Miami winning by.
I have a better idea.
Point and a
Watch
half.
this. Watch this. Hide. And hide. Now, let me just go look at our DMs so Diego doesn't try to read our DMs like a creeper.
Which he would do. What up, Roy?
Let me go back.
We got Michael McEwen,
There we go.
23-month membership, says, what's FanDuel spread on the game tonight? Thank you, Michael. Perfect timing, perfect content for us. All right. And yeah, 1.5. 1.5.
Dude, this is going crazy right now, dude.
It ain't so easy.
No,
is it?
not that part. Like
We
so
give
like,
the old bald cuck a real hard time.
you still make it unbearably hard for yourself.
Right?
But no, like anytime I drag a photo out, it's like save as a web. No, it's not a web. It's a freaking JPEG.
Roy, it's there because I ain't running the show. I would have had that Miami Heat picture up there, lickety split.
I'm sure he would, but you know, I also didn't like text you at, I don't know, 5:30, 5:45. Hey, you gotta run the stream.
I thought you were a pro. I always get yelled at because you're such a pro.
Well, I haven't used this in a minute.
Speaking of pro, a pro would have that ESPN backup inside the little border. But I mean, I ain't even tripping about all that.
Yeah, we ain't worried about all that, bro. This is Sundo. We do it the way Sundo do it.
We're doing it different. We're doing it different, folks.
We do it the way Sundo doing it today.
All right.
I'm about to go get me some meat, bro. Hard pause.
I just slammed some meat.
Yeah, I'm about to go slam some more meat because.
What up, Stefano? No apples, no peanut butter.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Unless you find a horse walking around that's made out of peanut butter. And then I'd be like, wow, I guess animals do make peanut butter.
I mean, they make glue. It's not the same thing, but
I mean,
it's not the same thing, but hey.
I did, Malo. I did. Did you send? No. Romp sent it to me and said party church.
Oh, the freaking new Drewski's thing? Yeah. I don't go to them party churches like Romp thinks I do. You know what I'm saying? Romp's 100% disrespectful with that.
That is you. That is you at church.
No, that is
hanging
definitely
from
not
the
me.
rafters.
Definitely not me, dude.
Wearing Christian
no.
Dior, everything.
Boy,
red bottom shoes because you walk in the blood of Jesus.
That's so crazy. You wish that was me, bro. You guys wish that was me. You wish that was me. You wish that I was some stereotypical minstrel show. Okay, walking around. That's what you wish, but you're not getting it.
You hear that, folks? We're gonna have to wait for what we want.
By the way, the game's on. And I can't hear you. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. I'm looking at the stream looking at you talking. I'm like, what are you talking to me for? Game's on. Here we go. Tip. Suns somehow win the tip. Gillespie to Royce. Royce top of the key. Setting up the set. Kicks to Book. Guarded by Zach Powell. Kicks to Brooks. No, that's good. Brooks is guarded by Powell. Brooks loses the dribble. Of course he does. It goes out of bounds. Suns ball.
I'm just going to let things.
I'm a baseball.
I'm just going to let things play out
I didn't
here.
go pro, doesn't mean my kid won't. Hey, buddy, you gotta
Oh my
swing
gosh.
those hips,
Inbounding.
right? And you gotta swing.
Kicks to Book.
Stupid
Book.
ads, dude.
Over to Royce. 3. Top of the backboard and hits the score or the shot clock.
Bismack says fix the score. I mean, the score's getting fixed. Give it time. It's fixing itself.
They're not very patient. Okay.
Fix the
You're
score.
going to need to realize that. Royce over to Bam. Baseline stopped by Mark. Fader against Mark is good. That's a really pretty shot from Bam. Book. Downhill left. Pull up. Rattles
I like it.
around and
I like that.
drops for Bookie. 90 watching. Help us out, guys. Please hit that like button for your boys. We need your help as Bam walks into a 3. And one thing that Mark Williams that I've noticed about him is he does not guard the 3-point line when it's a center. If it's a center, he's like, nah, bro, you can shoot. I don't trust it because I can't make him. Mark, pick and roll, gets the pass, finds Gillespie, who hits the 3.
That's beautiful.
Sundo.
I like it.
I thought that was Goose. That was just my racism procking. All right.
Well, Goose isn't our starter. You should have known better.
Harrow. Is he going to give him the N1? Don't give him the N1. Don't give him the N1. Is that Torrey Jones behind Spoelstra? They kick it into Bam. Bam! Over to Harrow. Pick and roll. Steps through. Gets it. I mean, they always call Mark for these. Yeah, it was coming down. It was coming down, wasn't it? Book. Pick and roll here. Takes Dylan's pick instead of Mark's pick. Crosses up Powell. Steps through. Trying to Euro. Gets the ball poked out.
Okay.
Goes up off
That's a tough little,
backboard.
that's a tough little backboard shot.
Sure. Gonna bark at the refs. He is into the corner. Harrow, no good from 3. Gillespie rebound.
Guess he didn't fix your jumper after all.
Guess not. Book. Cross. Step back. Pull up. Fading. Didn't need to fade. Extra
Ugly.
sexual looking jumper. Unnecessary. A little too flashy. No good. Mark jumps out at the 3 in the corner. No good. Bam jumps over and rides a Phoenix Sun, I believe Dylan Brooks, to the ground like a bull. No call. It's totally chill. It's totally chill when they do that. It's totally chill, folks, because we're in Miami. Did you see that?
I did.
He landed on him, bro.
I
He
did.
landed on him. He jumped over his back and threw him to the ground and landed on him. And they're like, nah, it's Dylan. We're chill with that.
Booker driving.
I'm ready for
Good
Book to throw some-
pass.
Yeah, and Mark, when you let go of the rim, punch one of them dudes in the face, too. How's that sound? I'm getting amped.
See, I can
don't
I can
mean to
see
be.
and hear that.
Harrow. Downhill. Get it out. Wow, good layup. Good layup. That was tough.
So-
High off the glass.
I know this Miami team's got a 500 record or near 500. But are they better than
This
us?
is a trap game. Last game, they were saying trap game, and I was like, no. This, trap game.
Are they better than us? Is what I'm asking you.
You know. Are they better than us? Are they better than us?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
No. They're better than their record. Dylan, no good. Mark misses the put back. I'm sure they'll call that on Mark. I'm sure they will. That's a travel on Harrow. It's okay. He gets to dribble off of his hip. He gets to rest the ball on his hip mid-dribble and then let the ball slide back off onto the ground. It's not a travel when Harrow does it, everybody.
Ruben says, mark your buns, bro. Good to see you guys edgelording back in the chat.
Top of the key, bam. Mark's like, if you want the 3, I'll let you have it. Harrow, baseline. Takes it back out. He's got Mark on him. Kicks it into the corner. High catch and release. No good in the corner from, who was that? Was that Norman Powell?
I think so.
No.
One of the guys, there's 22 and 24, and they both look the same on the floor.
Wiggins and Powell, so it must have been Powell.
By the way, we started off with a good crisp 101 watching. So that's good news for us.
Thank you guys. Hit that
Booker
like
drive
button for us,
foul
please.
going to the free throw line.
I don't know what we're at, but I could dang sure set a like goal. And in doing so, we can pass out some free memberships. Okay, we're at 39. You didn't hear that reverb, did you?
No.
So interesting not being the one making the
So interesting being the one doing it.
noise.
Brings
right?
back memories, you know?
I've got all this freedom, bro. I don't have to like worry about messing stuff up.
And then you get to
I can
yell
just
at people.
Sit back.
Yell at everybody, dog.
I can just sit back and tell everybody why Israel has to kill children, okay? Listen,
Well,
people.
oh my gosh.
It's important.
Here we go. Okay, you don't have to
That's my
improve.
Sundo impression.
You don't have to impress the truth not.
Gillespie hits a corner. No?
Foul.
They count that?
Foul or timeout, something. I don't know. Timeout heat.
Listen, man. It's just me and Mom Dommy out here running the streets. You want in on it? Shit. We could cut you in.
I will say this much.
I will say this much.
Since I'm such a a great audio engineer, the audio sounds much better.
Oh, now we're gloating already. We got the ESPN screen down under the border, but we still find a way to gloat. Interesting.
Look, we both have our strengths, you know. I'm an audio guy.
Right,
okay.
Right,
you're the video guy. Okay.
You're right.
That's how this works. Okay. All right. I'm an audio guy. You're the video guy. Free Rush with the 11-month member message says, just want to say thanks to all the Suns fans. Thanks to Gabe and Sundo, our coach, everyone's long patience. I wouldn't go. I don't know about that last part. Pre-rush. There's not a lot of patience in the chat, you know. C Beat says my voice sounds silky, brother. Okay.
Do you remember when we had Coach Bud? Those are fun times. Remember when we thought he was the answer because he was from Phoenix?
Hey, he was a Phoenix guy. He had won a ring with Giannis.
So let's just keep that in mind with Ishbia, because I feel like Ishbia is re-entering a second honeymoon phase. Well earned. But he's somehow bought himself a second honeymoon.
Is it Ishbia or is it Brian Gregory?
Well, Ishbia said point blank, I'm running the show now. You guys thought I was running the show. You want to blame me for everything. I let these experts do shit. And now I'm gonna tinker. I'm gonna Jerry Jones. He literally said basically, I'm gonna Jerry Jones this team.
Yeah, except
So
okay.
So I gotta give him credit, because why would he take credit for something that could have failed and have his name on it? You know, he didn't start taking credit for this once we started succeeding. It was during the offseason. He said, I'm going to be hands-on. I'm going to make the decisions from now on. And we were like, oh, shit. Don't say that, bro. Please say anything but that. You know?
You mean you have been making the decisions a lot now?
Yeah. Yeah, the one decision you made broke.
You know what I feel like? You know what I feel like that
team.
is? I feel like he has been making decisions, but he learned and he starts making right decisions. He's like, okay, now I know how to make the right decisions.
Now I'm gonna start making
let me just
decisions.
blame James Jones for everything out the door first. I was trusting these experts, James
Hawkes,
Jones.
Pump fake, kick out. They find Harrow in the corner. They move the ball well, man. Harrow wide open, hits the three. 18-11.
Well, you might be right about this trap game situation.
Yeah, because someone said it last game and it didn't ring true at all. But if you think about it, this feels like
Ooh,
right?
yes. Well, no. Well, Booker's he started off good, but now he does what he does. I hit a few jumpers. I start off strong and then I go cold. Brooks, it's time for Brooks to take over.
Romero, I mean, Booker's been
Called it.
good.
Time for Brooks to take over.
He hasn't been God mode, but he's been good mode. Attaboy Brooks. Oh, Jaime.
Hey, by the way, about this carnivore thing. You can make fun of me all you want. But even in the little bit, definitely tell the biggest difference. Like seriously, like
You
this
shouldn't feel a difference.
No, I'm talking like
I mean,
like as far as like waking up and feeling better, not feeling gassed down because you ate all this freaking fatty breakfast. That's not me.
True.
Like
you're a car and you're putting the right gas in.
That's the point.
Right oil.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Oil in your,
Brooks.
it does.
Oh my gosh, Dylan Brooks.
Brookie.
But no. But you can tell
No,
now.
Busy. I'm just saying that because he hasn't really started carnivore yet. He's been eating sugar and thinking he's on carnivore.
No, I never said
taking teaspoons of sugar at night.
No, I have not.
He's like, it's just to cure a couple cravings. I'm still a carnivore.
It's not.
Brooks.
One time today. Like one time today.
If you're on day one and you eat sugar on day 1,
2.
Well, if you're on day 2 and you break your diet,
but regardless,
are you really dieting?
Sure, if you wanna kids call it break it. I think I'm eating the best I've ate in probably 6 months. If I'm being honest with you, in about 6 months.
True.
In about 6 months.
Still true.
Okay,
yes.
That's probably the best I've eaten in 6 months. All right. Use honey. That's what I did. And Gabe still, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Unless they reclassify bees as
I'm not trying to hear all that from Gabe, okay? All I know is I'm eating the best I've eaten in about 6 months, and I feel much better in the mornings. Okay, the worst thing that happened to me today as Booker drives and gets blocked is like I got real shaky.
If you think you feel good now, you are going to love day 4 of Carnivore.
Well, we'll be all right.
We'll
see how it goes.
You're gonna feel like you're taking nootropic drugs because
I gotta go to the store tomorrow and get some more well, I told you I had
Durant, I know honey is unbelievably good for you. I have.
That's not the point.
Honey
the point is you're not supposed to have sugar. You're not supposed to have sugar. Period. You're trying to I understand you're trying to detox yourself of sugar at this point, right?
You're detoxing yourself of everything except for one thing: animal protein.
Well, right now I'm about 80-20.
which is very tough to do.
And it feels great.
Very tough to do.
Well, I'm sorry I can't be as cool as you. I still feel great.
It's fine. It's your first try.
Feels
Ruben
great.
says this diet effing sucks, bro. My energy is gone. What day are you on, Ruben?
Oh, my energy's still gone. I still feel like crap now.
Well, yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Like,
you're in
that's
the
why,
depleting phase.
That's why I had to get this right here, dude. Because Powell for 3.
Powell for 3 short. Timey.
Because, dude, it was bad. Like, I'm sitting here laying in bed, like, just
your body
tired.
is going to
Exactly.
send you signals that you're dying. Timeout, sons.
Yeah, that's what I felt like for 2 hours before this podcast. And I had to go to the gas station and get me a freaking thing of beef jerky and this right here. See? Tell me I'm not doing it right. Shut up.
I wouldn't be drinking the energy drink.
Well, it has no sugar in it, and I'm doing fine.
I will let it slide. I will totally let it slide.
0 added sugars.
Because added. That doesn't mean there's 0. That means they didn't add any to the already heap of sugar that was in it.
Doubt it. But okay.
And
I did do black coffee this morning too.
Which is actually, I'm still drinking black coffee and I shouldn't. This is my sin, so I understand. It's like, what are you going to do for energy? Especially during the first 3 days when your energy is depleting.
That's my point.
But here's the best way I can explain it to you, and it is worth it, I promise. But it's like you're a hybrid vehicle, and the entire time you've owned this vehicle, you've been using gas, not electricity. So now you're literally running the gas tank empty of gasoline. And during that process, you get sputtering. You're not able to like start and stop at a light the way you would, because it's like up. You're like, oh shit, I'm about to run out. Warning signs, lights are going on the car. You're feeling it. You're like, this is terrible. But then once all the gasoline is gone, your body.
It's not how hybrids work.
It switches. I know.
It's not how hybrids work.
But it's just for a metaphor. But your body then says, okay, actually, I don't need gas. I actually have belly fat. And then it starts using belly fat and back fat and thigh fat and man boob fat. It realizes that it actually can use the body fat for the energy. And then everything you do, playing Fortnite, getting busy, everything you do is burning belly fat, burning man boob fat, burning back fat, everything. Sleeping. When you're sleeping, you're breathing off fat, bro. You're a fat burning fucking machine as long as you stay in those parameters.
Well,
it's just the first 3 days.
You didn't give me the meals like you're supposed to.
Meat, egg.
Nope.
Meat.
Nope.
That's all you need to know.
I know, but Katie didn't give me the meals. Like she said, I'm going to give you this grocery list. Never happened.
Book, pumping, fouled, going to the line.
So I blame y'all.
And who taught me all this?
Gary, the goat.
Gated community Gary. Okay?
And Gary never hit me with the list either.
I'm looking for one right now.
Thank you. It would be much better if I actually had a list. Jeez, bro.
I agree. I kind of want a list too. I'm not gonna lie. I would love a long.
Like if you all you had to say is every week buy these things and eat these things, I'd be money. Okay. Me dumb. Me need help. As Jaquez brings the ball. Is that Jaquez? Yes, it is. Brings the ball off the court. Kicks. Gets a pick. Driving Heat. Who's number 5 for the Heat? He turns the ball over anyway, so it doesn't matter. Booker has it. Kicks to Goose. Goose slows it down. Kicks to Royce. Or Goodwin, whoever that is. Back
also,
to
we need
Goose.
to get you on a vitamin and mineral supplement.
Goose for 3.
Like a green
Goose hits the
supplement
3
that you can drink daily.
Yeah,
Since
so
we're
that's
not
my
eating-
thing. So that's my thing. I need to figure out something to drink. Now, black coffee. No.
I would say Athletic Greens, but Athletic Greens is expensive as shite, bro. It's just too expensive.
Like, if you can hit me up with something to drink. Gabe says, just, Roy, shut up. Okay, Roy. Just drink water. I've been drinking water all day. What do I do in an instance like today where before the podcast, I'm laying in bed bedridden because I'm just freaking tired. My stomach's like, you're going to die. Because I got to that point, like Gabe says,
black
as
coffee
Goose.
or green tea? Green
Perfect.
tea.
Yeah, but green tea has
will
sugar in
fill
it.
your stomach. No, sugarless. Straight up green tea. No added flavor. Like no good. You know what I mean? Like the kind of weaker, less enjoyable green tea. Hawkhead's in the corner. No good. Tippin', no good.
First, Roy calls me
Goose.
Cormier.
Mm.
Now
Done.
he's over here
I
talking
need it
smack.
done.
Why is my stream so freaking bad right now?
It's so blurry. I'm guessing who's shooting. Lay in Hawkes. Down 6. Goodwin to Book. Book pulls up from the elbow, bounces out, no good. Dang, man.
It's getting better. It's getting better. I had to switch it. For some reason, it was like, oh, do you want to watch this on freaking 360? No. Now the stream froze
I ain't even
because
worried about that. I'm worried about these dudes. I'm worried about us sucking and getting cooked by Miami.
all right, hold on. Now this video's like, no, you're using too much energy, like Sundo did this morning. Booker to Goose. Goose pulls for 3. No good. Powell. Driving. Laying. Good. They're up by 11, Gabe. How's that feel? Goose driving.
First
Goose
quarter.
pulls. Okay, Goose. A little nice little float.
I was just going to say, okay, Goose. That was really tough.
Hawkes with a nice little off the backboard lay.
We're just kind of Swiss cheese on defense, and that's the real problem here.
That's been I've said that for the last
because you're not
month,
hitting.
dude.
Yeah. Like scoring only 25, I'd like more in this Jordan offense.
Like what happened to that
but
defensive effort that we had?
It's like, why are they playing tired? They're playing like the travel to Miami. Great shot, Goose. We needed that.
They're playing like it's December and January, and they're just tired of playing defense. That's what they're playing like. It's like, we're at that point of the season where, bro, I am tired of playing defense, bro. Can we just get to the end of the season so I can then give effort? And I don't like when teams do that because then you can't turn that switch on. You know what I mean? Anyway, Gabe, we got some improvements to do. What?
To some people include coffee, but pure carnivore excludes them. Sorry. I mean, I gots to have.
That's my point, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. You got to do something. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
it says avoid coffee and tea. So for beverages, it says salt for electrolytes. So you want to put a little bit of salt in your water if you can.
This is what I know.
Pepper.
This is what I know. I have somebody at my church that does this, and they still drink it. They still drink, and were drinking energy drinks, and they were just fine. That was the one thing that they didn't give up, and they lost a ton of weight.
You're still. Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm not craving a McGriddle right now, Diego. Definitely not. I'm telling you, this morning got up. I didn't even eat. You would have been proud of me, bro. I got up. I didn't even eat until 11.
I didn't eat. I didn't eat before I went to bed last night because The steak that I made was so filling.
I didn't eat.
Katie was like, "You're not getting breakfast? You're not making breakfast?" I was like, "I'm still kind of full from that steak."
We had a burger bowl, the ones that she normally makes last night, right? Ate that. I just put bacon bits and the meat in there. Ate that. And then freaking woke up. Normally I would have breakfast. I technically didn't eat till 11. That's it. And that's a Gabe, you know how long that is? That's so 7 to 7 plus 4. That's a 16-hour intermittent fast, Gabe.
That's perfect. That is perfect. And you can get your body used to that. Your stomach's lining will literally shrink in half, and then when you go to eat, you'll get full a lot easier, and you won't want big meals. You won't need big meals to feel.
I know. Well, I already felt that today. I haven't had a big meal today. I just told you what happened today. 2 days in, I already kind of feel that, where my stomach's like, you don't need all that. You don't need all that.
You the list.
You just made the list.
I just made you a list.
And Sundo, imagine some mac and cheese with mashed potatoes and burgers. Shut up, Bismack. I don't want none of that crap.
Ooh.
I mean, honestly, I really don't.
I got a funny story to tell you next, dead ball, about my Rottweiler and my wife's steak bites.
So I'm gonna try bulletproof coffee. No, I'm not gonna try bulletproof coffee. Okay, I'll tell you why. Unless I'm thinking of another one. I'm thinking of Black Rifle because I'm not a patriot. Okay.
I don't like Black Rifle at all.
No, Gabe loves Black Rifle.
No. I'm not even joking. I can't stand them. But it's not for the reason most people would think. Alan with the tough take.
Either way, I'm gonna get this list, but I the one thing I may not be able to give up, honestly, due to me having to drive to work in about a week, will be coffee and or energy drinks. Just gotta throw that out there. Like that might be the one thing I have to do.
Coffee is much more natural, and it's one ingredient, bean juice
and water.
I would highly suggest sticking. Yeah. I would highly suggest sticking to that over energy drinks. But
correct.
I do understand. But I'm gonna send you my favorite store-bought coffee. I hope you like it, dude. To me, it tastes so good. Like, you don't need cream, you don't need anything. It's a espresso blend, and it gets you jacked up. He said White Rifle.
Yeah, I was about to read that.
Also, I can get tacos back on the menu for you if you're interested.
Yeah, I'd love to do taco bowls, or I just don't want to do the stupid shell. I'd love a good taco bowl.
You get the skillet nice and heated up, get some oil down on it, throw out a generous mound of cheese, work it out into a flat tortilla shape.
Ooh, okay.
It melts the bottom layer. You let it get crispy on the bottom. You flip it like a pancake, get the other side crispy. That is now your crispy tortilla shell.
Now listen to me, brother.
Baby.
Now listen to me, brother.
It's so good,
do not
bro.
tempt Mrs. Do not tempt Mrs. Sundo with a good time. She will eat that up, brother.
It works on the diet, dude. It's a staple for me.
So basically,
like
a cheese tortilla shell like Taco Bell used to do. Remember when Taco Bell had the freaking chicken shell? That's phenomenal.
There's a little dribble off of Jovic's foot.
I can't believe you got to leave, brother.
Bread and what, Roy? Where would the bread be? Gravia, I'll go grab it. I'll show you. Free advertisement for a Stoke brand.
Mitchell. Pick. Takes it. Drives. Pulls. Good. Suns are getting smoked, bro. Can we do something? Oso hands off to Gillespie. Gillespie tries to pass to Oso. Almost turns the ball over, but Wade gets it, but gets it back. Gillespie leaning 3 in the corner. Misses. Here we go. Hero from Miami fouled on the shot, going to the line. Some dude named Larson.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but
Yes, you showed me that before.
bro, I don't know if I have more of this in my body or blood.
So you're saying, so let me get this straight. So you're saying oil the griddle or whatever you're going to do it on, right? Get a little good crisp oil-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put the cheese on there. Flat.
Mm-hmm.
Smush fry it.
Mm-hmm. You kind of like work it around until it's flat.
Right. Until it's flat in a circle. Or in this case, I'm just going to put them in squares because I'm just going to make multiple ones. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Either way.
Let it cook for a while. Let it, get crispy on the bottom. You'll work a spatula under it. And once you're able to get it to like slide, that's when you know it's ready.
You have to try that.
You'll get some cheese stuck to your spatula. That's the only issue, but not too much. Gillespie, no good on the pull-up. Dude, we're down 12. What's happening? Mitchell, Davion, bully like a bowling ball.
What's happening is apparently we
Right
partied
through
all
Gillespie.
night the night before and we're
In
freaking
Miami? Seriously.
Yes.
And we fouls on the screen.
Michael Jordan would never. He'd be too busy gambling in Atlantic City.
Blop Blop factor meals are fire. Oh my God, they taste good.
I would love to get a Factor
sponsorship. Go hard, bro. I would shill for them like you shill for Israel, bro.
Oh, shut up.
Nuts.
Shut up.
I would kiss the factory wall,
Kiss
the factor
wall.
The wall that's like the building that they work out.
Time out, bro. 48-32, bro. Like, what are the actual stats, Gabe? Do we know?
Pull them up on my phone.
Let me hit the box score real quick. Sorry, people. You're going to have to look at the box score for a minute. This is ridiculous. We are shooting 36% from the 3-point or from the field, 27 from the stripe. They're shooting 66%. There's your answer. There's your answer.
Looks 8 points leading, but it's 2 for 7.
Dude, there's your answer. Shooting 30% while they're shooting 66. Yes. And like you mentioned, there's hardly any defense. It's easy buckets. Yeah, this is going to happen. It's
Grayson's low key
ridiculous.
On a heater. Look at the goose. 5 for 8, 3 for 6 from 3, 13 points. He's actually your leading scorer.
Iverson says, I'm not going to say the word that you typed because that's offensive, okay? And we don't do that here in SVP, okay? You wouldn't trade Jalen Green, who doesn't show up to work, for Ja. He actually shows up to work. He just doesn't play. For Ja Morant. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Not insulting at all, the way you read it.
Why wouldn't I read it like that, okay? I'm grumpy because I'm on this diet.
I tried to pose that to people, Iverson. I tried to get people to wrap their heads around that, but people have already decided that because we are good now,
we are on the team. Jalen Green.
We can't trade someone that hasn't played. That's what Sundo is dead set on.
I didn't say I was dead set on that. I just don't want Ja Morant's freaking baggage.
Played.
I just don't want Ja Morant's baggage. I said that from the get-go.
What about a fresh start?
What
about a fresh start for a guy, a young black man? Huh?
Sir, they don't call me Uncle Ruckus for me. I don't want Ja Morant. Dark-skinned.
Forgot about that.
Dreadlock having.
I
On this
forgot
team.
he's not light-skinned. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
Give me Jalen Green. He got the light
Toasty,
skin.
I'm not even like steady in the camp of we need Ja. I just feel like it should be an open.
He was playing devil's advocate, saying yes. He was playing devil's advocate. He was playing devil's advocate, and it's a fair point. Honestly, it's a fair point. I just said nah. I don't want the baggage. Also, when you look at the contract, like
no good.
Ja Morant gets a sizable raise next year compared to Jalen Green, and you also got to worry about apron and all that sort of crap. Now that you gave Booker a $70 million a year deal, FYI.
Flight Kid, how old's Bradley Beal and how old's Ja Morant? First of all,
Bradley Beal. We picked up Bradley Beal at a crisp 30 to 31 years old. Ja Morant is 26 right now. And so
I'm not even saying that, Daddy. Like, I think Jalen Green comes back healthy and we love him. Well, I am scared that we would get Morant and it would be like, oh, we should have just kept Jalen.
I'll just say consider the contract also, y'all. Like, consider the contract. You really do got to consider that contract because, like I said, he gets a sizable raise next year. It's almost a $10 million raise in salary for Ja Morant versus Jalen Green, which isn't like much more than what he's already making. And then again, I'll bring up the fact that we gave Booker $70 million a year. So you have that whole apron situation coming right back up.
Could really use this free throw, Gillespie. Thank you. What is going on, man?
Mitchell.
There we go. I need to click live. There we go.
Mitchell. Larson. Wiggins drives. Wiggins turnaround. Jumper.
Beautiful move.
That was a beautiful move. You missed it, though. Dylan Brooks bringing the ball up the court. Brooks driving. Trying to bully. Loses the ball. Tries to pass a good one. Turned over. Booker coming into the game for Colin Gillespie. Dylan Brooks fouled.
Well, Flight Kid, Ja Morant is better. So, yeah. You see how that works, Flight? It's like if you're driving around in a Bentley and then somebody pulls up in a Chrysler 300 and says, hey, I'll trade you. You kind of take the Bentley 10 times out of 10. And like, as a human being, yeah, Royal, come on.
Guys, like, historically, Ja Morant is a better player than historically. I'm not saying now, currently, but historically.
That doesn't mean that they're both not really good, but one is better, and it's Ja Morant. Royal, I mean, he's playing that way because he's Jimmy Butlering his way out of town, which is an argument for you. You don't want the type of dude who's going to Jimmy Butler his way out of town. I get that. That's a good argument.
Correct.
Maybe you don't want that.
Correct.
Doesn't mean he's not better than him in basketball.
Royal asked, he said he just got here. What's been going on? Well, we're shooting better, but in the first quarter, second quarter, we were shooting a good 36%, and the Heat were shooting 66%. And we have not been playing defense. That's why we're down so much. My stream just stopped. Why? It's like my internet just went crazy, bro.
Before Ja Morant's gun situation that kind of like before he started that cycle of getting suspended and then suspended and then suspended, he was on pace to be the face of the league. He was on pace to take over as the number one player, the number one American player in the NBA. Then his what would you say his youth, his what's that word, like his irresponsible nature started showing up.
He hits his free throw in my terrible Mario Brothers stream because apparently my internet's struggling because everybody and their mom is on it. I'm about to go upstairs and kick my kids off this dadgum router, dude.
Yeah, if you might need to tell them, like, hey, could you guys at least turn your Wi-Fi's off?
It shouldn't be like this, though. That's my point. This is getting ridiculous.
Hey, Flight Kid, what would the Suns be blowing up, considering you haven't had more than a game and a quarter from
Wiggins
Jim?
drives, pulls.
What are you
no good.
blowing up?
Adebayo with the rebound, gets fouled going up.
One game. That's like I knew people were going to take that tact because we love Jalen Green already. He's already garnered a certain amount.
Then it's you, Mrs. Sundo. Then it's you.
Appreciation.
Because Miss Sundo is also streaming, so it's definitely you. Gabe, Sundo, can we talk about how bad Colin has been the last 5 games? We've already talked about it. And yes, is it a bit of a concern? Maybe. Do we also have a crap ton of other guards who can step up in his place? We do. So, did you just stop? Maybe that's why this stream got better all of a sudden. Booker, driving, kicks to Brooks in the corner for 3, hits it.
I love it, Brooks. Thank you. Thank you. And guys, when I leave to go to my Husker stream because Gary's inept and can't run a stream by himself, don't let Sundo do a quick in and out post game show. Make him give you a full
Why wouldn't they let me get it in and out?
Hour-long post game show.
Gabe, I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you understand this, but I am well respected amongst the chat, okay? They respect me and my time, okay? And when you're gone, all they do is talk smack about you and how big your head is, okay? And how you ruined the podcast. And then I'm like, yo, but Gabe is actually pretty chill.
I just know you're going to be like, all right, it's over. Gabe's on the other channel. I might be. I guess I got to go. Let's play a banger.
I might do that. Unless we talk about this stupid John Morant thing that everybody's mad about, because apparently it's the end of the world when you talk about it. I commented blah blah piece in the chat. Blah blah. Why would you talk about this? This is like window shopping, blah blah, but not buying anything. And I was like, this is I'm sorry, I thought this is America.
That's true too. It's the whole John Morant thing is not going to happen. It's just an exercise in. It's just a mental exercise.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America. I thought that's what we do around here. I thought we just shop for stuff that we can't afford.
But it is important to keep in mind it's a very low possibility. It's not like we're actually like.
Look at my wonderful Jalen Green on the screen now.
It's like having a LeBron Jordan conversation. You're not going to change anyone's mind or move any needles. It's just kind of fun to talk about, you know.
As soon as this game's over, we have to go topside. She is hilarious, bro. Do you know what that means, Gabe? We have to play Arc, okay? This game's not going to be over till like 9-ish. You're not going to be awake by then. Brooks, driving. Fouled and 1 for Dylan Brooks. If Sundo wasn't here, blah blah says if Sundo wasn't here, Burner and Metro wouldn't be perverts and Inferno wouldn't know how to use AI. That's a fact, bro. That's absolutely facts.
pull up your boy here. Just want to see.
What boy?
Your boy, Ja Rule.
Get John on the phone. No, Powell just hits a freaking 3 in our face. 15-point lead for the Heat. Booker bringing the ball up the court. Booker driving. Good hard drive and 1. Now they're calling some fouls in our favor. Miss Sundo says, yeah, we could. Postgame show is just going to be Miss Sundo playing Arc Raiders, and Gabe's going to have to just deal with it. Deal with it.
Yeah, you're not even going to wait till the stream's over.
Nope, not even going to wait. As soon as Gabe's gone, topside Arc Raiders stream.
It'll be like when a substitute teacher leaves the room for like 20 minutes unexpectedly. Everybody starts playing craps.
Dude, going crazy.
Sleeping.
Exactly, dude. Mitchell. Guarded by
your boy
Dunn. He just killed Dunn. Oh, he missed a shot, though.
I'm so glad this
Gets his own rebound, though. Oh, my gosh. Kicks to your boy. Tyler Hero. Wiggins to Powell to the corner. Bam, pump fakes. Bam, back to the top. Wiggins to Hero. Hero drives. Hero pulls. Good.
We're getting our asses busted right now.
Clapped, bro. Brooks pulls. I mean, I can't. What can I say about that shot?
You just have to appreciate it.
What I can say is I didn't expect it to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, man. Mitchell just hit the 3. Brooks backing up Powell. Kicks to Mark Will. Mark Will back to Brooks. Brooks pulls for 3. Hey, at what point do Brooks and Booker get into a fight because Brooks is taking too many shots?
Do you think that's starting to happen?
No, I'm just saying it's going to happen. One of these days, there's going to be an argument because Brooks is going to start feeling himself and taking all the shots, and Booker's going to be like, hey, pass me the ball.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like this team has shots to go around. Like if KD was still here, it's like, you know. Oh, but yeah, Jalen Green comes back.
Bro, we cannot rebound. We just got to remember, we cannot box out. We have no awareness on the boards. Booker pulls and pump fakes. Booker kicks to Dunn. Dunn to Brooks. Brooks top of the key. Brooks kicks to Dunn. Dunn turns it over. Dunn turns it over. Dunn turns it over. Adebayo. Fast break to Mitchell. Mitchell to Adebayo. Gets the ball slapped out of his hands. Heat ball still.
Out of bounds. Jeez.
And the Suns Heat calls a timeout, not the Suns. Okay, it's just one of those games.
They're going to have to dig themselves out of the hole. I mean, of course, with this team's DNA, you can see not only a Fugazi. Have you noticed we've stopped talking so much about Fugazis? Because with this team, we get real comebacks. I expect a real comeback.
Sure.
You know?
Sure.
I do. I really do.
I didn't say you didn't. I just said sure. I never said you don't expect one.
All right.
I just said sure because, like, you're probably right. There might be a comeback. There may not be one.
Come on. They always come back.
We can stop saying Fugazis now. Because last year was the year of the Fugazi. Like Chinese year of the Fugazi. Okay, that's what it was for us last year.
Daddy Pack says, why the F done in the game for?
Because he's 6'7" with a long wingspan and he's super athletic. That's why he's in the game. Do I need to answer the question anymore? Though. I know, but you know why he's in the game. I don't know why you're asking questions. Edgelording all the time. You know why he's in the game.
They're never going to not edgelord.
He's in the game because he's long, athletic, and fast. That's why he gets playing time. Can he shoot? Not really. Ruben, you can't shoot. How about that? What's the FanDuel spread now? That's a great question, actually, and I would like to know.
Now, you want to know? You want to know what it went to? It was 1.5, so a 2-point win for the Heat. Guess what it is now?
13.5.
Close. 11.5.
Well, that's just the updated one, the live bet.
Listen, man, everybody grieves differently. They throw it in here to Bam. Bam, back to your blue hair. Couple crossovers. Floater. No good. Bam with the putback.
But nobody boxes out. Why am I not surprised?
17-point deficit.
Doo-dah.
Booker taking a pick and roll. Getting double teamed.
Getting
the
ball
ripped.
stripped.
How did I know? Oh, shit. They saved it back in accidentally to Mark Williams for the yam.
Get the ball stripped. Your boy Hero.
Cool,
he's going to fix my jumper. Kicks to Mitchell to Powell.
Yeah.
Mitch Powell, Euro. Blocked
That's
by Goodwin, but it's a goal.
That's the tendiest goal I've ever seen.
Chicken tender goals.
That goal was very tended to.
Rip Brady says Nebraska going to be Oregon by 4. Is that who y'all play in basketball?
Yeah. Just like we'll do to him in football.
I know you can't say that with a straight face.
Listen, Oregon's going to be looking for an exit from the Big Ten after we're through with them. They're going to be like, hey, Pack, whatever you're called now, y'all got any spots for us?
Can we just talk about how ridiculous NIL is? And how
about how ridiculous Indiana is.
Well, again, Indiana decided that they were going to go the opposite of NIL, and they were like, "Well, we're going to just get a bunch of grown men who are been in college forever, and we're just going to beat everybody up because we're going to be stronger than everybody else." That's what they did, and it was actually smart because there's no way you're going to get a bunch of fresh high schoolers to freaking dominate a bunch of 23, 24-year-olds who've been in college football for forever, who are good. That's what Indiana did this year. They picked everybody who was overlooked in NIL and said, "Do you want to win a ring? Come to Indiana. And we're just going to beat everybody up." And that's what they do. It's crazy. That's what Nebraska should do. Forget them young blacks. You need the older whites. Okay? Okay, you need to get them... the mature dudes who know how to play ball the right way. Okay.
You won't be happy until you got a team full of Charlie Kirks,
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, I would go maybe a little more of a Barron because at least he's tall. Well, Charlie Kirk was tall too, wasn't he? Wasn't he like 6 foot something?
I think he was tall. Yeah, I think they say he was tall. He was like quarterback in high school, I guess. That's your guy, though. I don't really know.
That's your guy.
I'm more
of
my
guy.
Hasanabi. I'm more of a
Hassan Piker kind of guy. I'm more of a Young Turks kind of guy. Anna, my girl.
Well, I think we're both more of an Anna Kasparian type of guy, but that's neither here nor there.
Booker
Okay?
shooting free throws.
Come on, baby, hit this. And he definitely fouled Book. He barely, though. It was like his toe was in his landing spot.
Brady says arc tonight. So when I hear arc Brady, I don't think of what you just said. I think of the better, superior arc. Okay, not I ride on the back of Triceratops's arc. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's all we do. We log in and ride Triceratops.
Race your Triceratopses around the island.
Mm-hmm.
Hero. Pick from out of bio, shoots the 3, no good, goes out of bounds. Suns ball. Sundo, you're looking slim tonight. What filter do you got on your camera? None, brother. It's this shirt right here. That's why I look so slim.
He's just day 2 carnivore, baby.
Also, day 2 hybrid carno, according to Gabe. Booker driving. Pick from Mark Will. Booker kicks to the corner. Brooks for 3. Brooks no good. Hero with the rebound. Powell bringing the ball up. Powell pulls.
Oh, that's a foul and a half, bro. What are we doing?
Being lazy. That's what we're doing.
I wish I was in the locker room like a fly on the wall to hear what Jordan Ott is going to say at halftime, bro. Like, what's the move?
Jordan Ott doesn't come off to be like the type of yeller that we think he is.
I'm just interested in what he's gonna say. Like, what do you say in this scenario? Do you pull your pants down and say, "This is what you guys look like out there"?
I mean, you could possibly.
That's been done before.
You can give him the old remember the Titans speech in training camp. Looking like a bunch of bums out there. Y'all don't know how to do that because champions pay the price. One of my favorite parts of the movie. He just gets a soldier to yell at the kids, bro.
Last night, playing Rivals, this dude has it rigged up on like a, what's that thing called? Like a
aimbot.
Where you can play noises or whatever. You can play.
Oh, it has a voice. Yeah, voice. Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Dylan Brooks drives.
He had. No good, Dylan.
Don't ask for a foul on that, Brooks. That was a terrible shot.
He had it rigged up to play, not joking, speeches from coaches from different movies. So the first speech that he played as we were picking our characters was Remember the Titans. All you hear is Denzel Washington go, "We will be perfect." In every part
way.
Of the game.
You miss a block, you run a mile.
So we start by listening to that pass,
you run a mile. You miss a block, you run a mile. You fumble this ball, I will break my foot in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile.
You will run a mile. Exactly. It was so funny, bro. Gillespie into Book, 12 seconds, full court defense from a white. That makes any difference to you. Grayson says, I'll take it. I'll take it from here, Cheech. I'll dribble out of bounds real quick, Cheech. Suns have 0.7 to go. They're going to have to catch and launch immediately wherever they get it from. And if you're the Heat, you don't foul.
This team is making me very angry today.
Ware coming into the game for rim protection just in case
my guy
Williams decides to go for a alley-oop.
My guy Ware.
They wanted the oop. It's not there.
That would have went in. What would you have done?
Giggled.
Halftime, your Suns are down 71. By the way, Gabe, that's 2 straight quarters of 36 and 35 points. That's not good on defense. I know that they're shooting lights out, but they're only shooting lights out because you refuse to play defense this game. Refuse to box out. Second chance points left and right. You're not scoring because you're putting up god-awful shots. This is just not a good game. You said it. This is a trap game. You said it. Suns don't look good. Your Suns look like cheeks. NH cheeks to be exact.
Seriously. Well, let's get to the blame. Let's get to the stats.
Iverson says, y'all ready for a 3-game losing streak? Chill out, bro. It's just one game, but it's a bad game. All right, Brooks has 15 points. Brooker has 13. Booker, 3 of 10. Not good enough. Okay, he has 7 free throws. Good for him. 6 of 15 for Dylan Brooks. Not good enough. He's 1 of 8 from 3. Not good enough. You know what I mean? Like, if you're shooting like that, if you're shooting like that, yeah. If you're shooting like that, you're just not going to do well. Grey Goose is your best performer, 5 of 8, shooting 50% from the field. That, like, you're not winning games. Royce O'Neal, 0 for 2. Go figure. Like, you're just not shooting well. Hands down. Where's Bouye? That's a good question.
Where's yeah.
Concussed? Is he still concussed? Was a concussion last that long?
I think he still is. Because, like, if a football player gets concussed and has to miss time, they miss a week or more, like technically 2 weeks. You
Look
don't
at that
play
baby
the next
Booker
week
on the
sometimes.
screen. That's
And then you
baby
won't play.
Booker.
Maybe he's out 2 weeks. You know?
Probably. It really just comes down to this game right now is you're not playing defense and you're not shooting well, and they are shooting. What are they shooting? 57% while you're shooting 39% from the field. They've hit 7 threes. You've only hit 5, so it's not like they're killing you on a 3-point percentage. They're not beating you on free throws
they're
either.
Closer to 40.
Yeah.
They're at 37. You're at 24.
You've shot more free throws than them. You're 11 of 12.
Oh.
So it's really coming down to you're not hitting your shots and they are, and you're letting them because you're leaving them open half the time.
Yeah. They're hitting because they're so open and getting great looks, and that'll be the question for the second half. Can the Suns play defense?
At this point, it's just an effort.
defense
It's an
up or
effort
not?
issue, dude. It's at this point, this game, it's just effort. It's just
They
effort.
also
They're not
look
doing.
winded and
they're not-
tired.
Yeah, that's
Dylan
one point.
looked
It's just
dead that
effort.
last
They're
play.
not doing anything crazy. They're not doing anything special, right? Like they're not doing anything crazy that no one's ever done against us. They're just hitting, and we're not, and we look bad today. Like Dylan Brewer just said, today looks like today's not the day, and I hate saying that.
Some of the best games this season. Some of the most fun wins we've had all year have been comebacks. Can't have a comeback if you're not down, right? What are we down? 17? Shit. We come back. Just going to make it feel that much better. But like you said, they got to start playing D.
You
'Cause I
have
think
to
the
play
Heat-
defense, dude.
I think the Heat will give up a run. Like when you're up like this, it's tough to stay pedal to the metal the whole time.
They'll give up a run, but you got to make your
Mhm.
stops in that run. I mean, I know what a run is, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be one of those deals where it's like, oh, the Suns all of a sudden are on fire and they're hitting shots left and right. But you know who else is also on fire? Miami. It can't be that. Like, those are the most frustrating games. When you're trying to make a comeback and like all of a sudden Goose is hitting, Booker's hitting, Brooks is hitting, but guess who else is hitting? Bam. Hero. Powell.
Damn, Bam's 2 for 2.
Jose says Gabe is a poet with a voice like Fergie and Jesus. That's a good Step Brothers reference if I ever noticed. No one. Catalina wine mixer. Are you saying pow? Pow!
Are you saying pow right
Are you
now?
saying pow? Pow!
Oh. Pow! Are you?
It's such a good movie, dude. It is
Look,
such.
I don't care, man. You can have it because this is the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
That's what Gabe told me today. He's like, you got to do this stream because it's the Catalina wine mixer. Okay.
You better not F this up.
This is actually perfect because if you F this up, Gabe over here is going to eat your junk like Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. Ah. Really, truly a terrible movie. I hated that movie.
No, you did not.
I hated it. I
you did
wanted
not
my
hate-
money back.
You did not hate Step Brothers, bro. There's no way you hated
There were
Step
a
Brothers.
couple
dude.
of good spots.
There's no way you hated Step Brothers, dude.
There's
3 to 4
hated it.
no way. That is a cult classic movie, dude.
Hated it. I went and saw it in theaters at the dollar store, at the dollar
theater, and you were so
wanted
upset.
My dollar
bro,
back.
no, dude. It was not that bad of a movie.
Because my expectations for Will Ferrell, like, I feel like that
was Talladega Nights.
That whole movie was like a SNL skit or two that
basically
they built a movie around.
Basically. I
So
mean,
you had a couple good skits, trash the rest of the way.
Stop it. That movie is so funny.
Maybe if I watch it again.
It's a cult classic, dude. It's a cult classic, dude.
I get it. You know?
Blah blah has a point though. All Will Ferrell movies are the same. So maybe you just Will Ferrell out at that point.
That was the one that broke the camel's back.
Like you can only watch John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell be stupid for so many movies before
you know
you're
what
like,
else
all right.
I didn't like? I didn't like Talladega Nights.
Oh yeah, well see there you go. If you didn't like Talladega, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't.
Talladega was dead.
No, here's the deal. I actually, fun fact, love Step Brothers. Do not like Talladega Nights. Like that's from.
Used to be a big Will Ferrell fan too.
Like I don't like
Kicking
Talladega
and
Nights.
Screaming was kind
Brothers.
of decent, but it showcased that it was, all coming to an end. But that's what happens with comedians, man. Jokes are only funny for so long.
Like there's a reason why Adam Sandler does family movies now, and not like, know. Billy after Waterboy,
What else? I loved Waterboy.
Big Daddy, or what was our
Big Daddy? Big Daddy was good. Big Daddy was good. That he was getting to that phase though around Big.
That's
Daddy.
my point. So it's like same like essentially the same thing. Like after Waterboy, I think we were like, you know what? All right, we're cool, we're good. That's why he starts doing Grown Ups and
Longest Yard wasn't terrible.
Longest Yard was not terrible.
But it was a remake.
But it was also a freaking star-stacked movie. Like he may have been billed as the main guy, but the amount of people that Chris Rock, Snyder was on there as always. Stone, like all the celebrities in that movie. Yeah, dude, it wasn't just like there. Yeah, that don't count. That was not just Sandler. That was like literally everybody.
Courtney Cox had those crazy plastic yitties. I don't know if you remember that.
Little Nicky. Little Nicky got me a lot of trouble when I was younger.
I don't even think I watched Little Nicky.
Little Nicky got me a bunch of trouble from Sundo's mother. Don't you dare watch that, okay? Don't you disrespect the Lord like that. Wop. Got beat up, son. Don't get me started on Little Nicky. Movie's trash because it got me in trouble.
Jim Carrey was...
Yeah, Jim Carrey was the same thing. Ace Ventura, Cable Guy.
And then, I mean, the list goes on, dude. The Ace Venturas were GOAT at the time. Liar. Me, Myself, and Irene. All of this, they were just bangers after bangers after bangers, and then it just gets old. It's like you can't keep laughing at the same
Bruce
jokes.
Almighty might have been in the last good movie he was in, but that wasn't really funny.
Kevin Hart, stand-up comedy, perfect example.
Yep.
I used to think that his stand-up comedy was good, and then I saw it one time and I was like, holy shit.
His last good one, when he did the big one in Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, over. He jumped the shark the special before that. When he went to Lincoln Financial and did the big show in the field, like because it was a big deal, and he actually kind of, I don't know if he sold it out, but it was like there was a lot of people there. Last one.
Tell you a little funny story. So this morning, playing Rivals.
Of course you were.
As Katie's getting ready for work right before I go to sleep. And I just hear screaming from the kitchen. You son of a bitch.
What dog was she yelling at?
Harvey, the Rottweiler. I go, what happened? She comes in.
So whose is Harvey?
That's the Rot.
No, but whose is Harvey? Like, is that your dog? Did you get him together?
Yeah, he spends most of his time in there protecting her, but
So it's her dog. Well, she can't be too bad. It's her dog.
No, he's much more like affectionate to me. You know, like you know, I can like manhandle him and kiss him and like mess with his mouth and like, but she gets close to his face and he'll be like he'll give a little growl and he'll raise a lip and she's like, fuck him. Like, you know, like, he'll kiss you all day, but he won't
so
kiss
she already
me.
has a vendetta against him. So what did he do? He did what?
Yeah. So this dog has a bad habit that I, definitely.
Oh, I know having a Great Dane.
To.
Having a Great Dane, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He loves putting his paws up on counters and looking around for shit to steal. Okay. He's mainly looking for socks, but if he gets in the kitchen, he might find steak bites. Okay. And I was like, what are steak bites? It's like this box of seasoned, like amazing smelling, not gonna lie, bites of pre-made steak that are like juicy. I was like, how could he resist? This looks like the most expensive dog food on looks and smells like it, but good enough that humans would want it. So yeah, he jacked some of her steak bites. She was livid, bro. Just steaming, walking around the house.
So our Great Dane, which it's still excusable, right? Freaking my son was eating his cheese. I got some cheeseburgers. It was like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Got some cheeseburgers from I think Hardee's or something, Carl's Jr., wherever. And so my son's, eating his burger, and my son, middle one, he'll be like sitting his iPad, but he'll hold his food out like this. So he'll be eating or he'll be watching iPad and doing this. So the other day, here comes Poe, Great Dane. So he's as tall as him. So he's holding out like this, and Poe just goes, romp. Snatch that thing out of his hand, bro. And so here I am having to be like, oh my. So like, first of all, I'd be like, Poe, and yell at the dog. But I was like, why are you holding your food out like that, dude? Like,
both of them need to learn.
Yeah,
both
of course you say, put it on the table like you're supposed to. He's just holding it out like this. Yeah, of course he thought you was feeding them. Gosh, man.
You don't have to tempt them. You don't have
you don't have
them
to
twice.
Yeah. They know the signs. That hands out like this, that's mine. Anyway,
if your wife comes from around the corner wearing a nightie and sticks her ass out and looks at you, you don't go, is that an offer?
Speak for yourself.
You just know what it means.
Speak for yourself. Mrs. Sundo be out here playing games.
You
think
this
she's
is
slick.
A hypothetical world in which the women aren't playing games.
Anyway, when are you going to this Huskers game since you love the Huskers so much more better than us?
I need to call Gary.
I would say before you do, I need to go to the restroom and blah, blah, blah. But
yeah, go do it now. I'll take care of it right now.
Well, when's the game starting?
It's supposed to start at 8, and they actually start their games on time.
That's my point. So you might want to bounce, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll play a little filler video in the meantime. Let me just play the good one. Go to the bathroom.
Right? Bro's not even picking up. This guy.
Uh-oh. Maybe you don't do the stream then. Maybe you don't do the stream then.
I gotta go be responsible for him.
Jeez,
all right, good luck with the cameras reverbing all over.
Yeah, they shouldn't reverb. I don't think I have it set up weird like that.
Suns fans, I'll miss you. Hit the like for your boy Sundo. Give him a big stream. You know.
In the meantime, let me go ahead and at the King noodle soup.
I am delivered.
Something like that. Well, that worked out perfectly. Look at that. Oh, wrong button. Well, folks, It's just me. It's just me. Your boy. So y'all, how we doing? Kevin Hart has no difference. Are we still talking about that? Game back on, by the way. He inbounds the ball. Davion Mitchell. One of my top three. I don't even like saying it like that, bro. Waterboy, Waterboy, and Waterboy. Actually, Waterboy, Happy Gilmore, Waterboy. There you go. Just like that. Adebayo, guarded by Brooks. Jab. Tries to rip through, doesn't get it. Drives, blow by. Kicks to Mitchell. Mitchell, hero, pump fake. Hero for three. Hero hits. Here we go. What a great start. Booker to Will. Will looking. Gonna hand off to Booker. Booker. Gets a pick from Royce. Takes it. Another switch. Royce for three. That's pretty deep. He hits it. Okay, Royce. Jab step from Bam. He shoots a three. He misses. Royce with the rebound. Kicks to Book. Book. Sets up the set. Gets a pick. Book drives. Book in the paint. Book pulls. No good. Gets the rebound. Puts up the putback. No good again. Rebound. Bam drives. Bam to Mitchell. Top of the key. He's going to drive in the paint. Top of the key to Wiggins for three. No good. Dylan Brooks with the rebound. Brooks pulls for three. He's going to short rim that one. No good. Out of bounds. Book selling again. Gillespie selling again. Pack. Brooks selling again. Everybody's selling, bro. You can't even really point out one particular person that's not selling, minus Goose. Hero drives. Ball ripped. Out of bounds. Booker wants a challenge. You're not going to get it. Inbound. Powell. Adebayo. Nope. Turned over. Book has it. Book driving. Book dunks it. Are they going to call a take foul here? I feel like that should be a take foul. That should not be a regular foul. That should definitely be a take foul. They're discussing. They're asking for a review to see if it's a take foul. That's definitely a take foul. Like, don't know why you're debating that. As a matter of fact, I forgot. Now that Gabe's gone, I can actually listen to the game myself. And you guys don't have to hear it. So, look how perfect that is. Guess we got something brewing. Stay tuned. I don't know, man. That's a 100% take foul. Sundo, do you want me? I'm good, Roy. I'm good for now. I'm just chilling, my guy. Plus, I don't think you can get into this live stream, can you? Didn't see this. It does not meet the criteria. I'm just going to chill right now, Roy. Maybe if I get bored in the fourth, I'll send you a quick invitey. Maybe we'll go that route, especially if the game is a blowout. Because it's bad. There's no way. That's not a take foul, dude. It's a common foul. Stupid. Gillespie. Driving. Mark Well. Hands out to Booker. Back to Gillespie, back to Booker. Booker guarded by Adebayo. Kicks to Mark Will, mouse in the house. Powell, or Wiggins. Hook shot. Good possession for Mark Will. Hero. Powell to Mitchell. Mitchell drives. Oh, drops off Gillespie and hits the step back jumper. Gillespie. Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks drives. Layup, no good. Mark Will tips it in. Mark Will with 2 straight buckets. Mitchell. Bam. Powell. Pump fake. Powell drives. Powell. Too easy. Pack Daddies, this whole team is a liability. Booker drives. Booker layup. Charge. On Devin Booker. Suns call timeout. Well, what a way to start the half, dude. What a start to the half. Suns going to challenge the foul call, which I'm not sure. Let's see here. That's definitely a charge. That was not, I don't know why we challenged that. That's 100% a charge from Devin Booker. He was outside of the circle. His feet weren't moving. That's going to stand. That's definitely 100% going to stand. We do look really bad, Roy. It's just, it seems to be one of those games. Seems like it's going to be one of those games. Suns just don't look good. Suns not shooting well. Coming out freaking flat. Not playing defense. You're right, Ruben. We'll see. We'll see which way they decide to go with it. I think they're most are going to look at the feet. Why are we sucking right now? We are not shooting well, and they are. We're also not playing defense. And when you don't play defense and you let them shoot better than you, and then you just don't return the effort on offense and you can't hit shots, that's usually what happens. He moved his elbow up. Look, I'm telling you, you may be right that he moved his elbow up. I'm just saying that I don't know if the refs are going to look at that. They're probably just going to look at his feet. And if they do, then rigged, as you guys are saying in the chat. All right, here we go. What are they saying? Yeah, you shouldn't have did that, Mr. Soccer. Mr. Sacco. The Suns are okay, successful challenge. I take everything I said back. I don't know ball. I'm an idiot. I could have swore him not moving, they would have let that stand. But I guess you guys are right about the elbow, so it's a successful challenge. I mean, y'all are being a little much in the chat. Davey, I meant you going back to the locker room. Second free throw. Good for Booker. Hero. Wiggins, spin. No good. Gillespie. Booker. Pump fake. Booker. Fouled. No, Iverson, he haven't said anything messed up. So if he does, then we'll address it. As long as he's not saying anything like he normally does, Ruben, leave him alone. Gillespie for 3. Hero. Bam. Powell, pump fake. Powell for 3. Powell no good. Rebound Mark Will. Kicks to Booker. Booker pulls. Quick 3. Hits it. Suns with a little fugazi, maybe, possibly. Here we go. Wiggins. Wiggins driving. Step back. Driving again. Gets the ball poked out. Stolen by Gillespie. He has it. Gillespie to Mark Will. Mark Will, Euro. Mark Will, good. Timeout Heat. 10-point game. Are we getting a Fugazi here? Y'all really just got to stop. All y'all soft in the chat. How about I say that? All y'all soft in the chat, except for my boy Blob Blob. He's cool. Blob Blob's just a bully. And by all y'all, I just mean the usual suspects, not everybody. Let me clarify that. The usual suspects. Also, I'm surprised we haven't, speaking of the usual suspects, I'm surprised we haven't seen Sam. Did we actually permaban Sam? Or has he just not been back after he got that 24-hour ban? Yeah, see, Ruben, you did do that once. You did do that. Ruben's right. You did do that once, Iverson. You do that from time to time, and that gets you blocked. I mean, we're coming back right now, Iverson. He's still in the game, so I don't know if that's factually correct either. And also, let me ask you, who are you going to replace him with? Goose? Goodwin? They already get rotational minutes, right? So you can't really replace him. What do you put in? Livers? NH Cheeks? Bouyer's still not playing? Who do you put in and give Gillespie's minutes to? That way he can sit the rest of the game. See, there you go. That's my point. You keep saying bench and Colin, but I'm just giving you the facts. Like you want him to not play because he's not playing well, but then like the other people that you replace him with are already getting rotational minutes. So then you got to give somebody else those minutes. And do you want it to get? No, you don't want to give it to those guys. You just deal with it. He's not playing well. Look, players are allowed to have bad games and bad streaks. Booker does it all the time. Freaking Brooks has had bad streaks. Everybody on this team has a bad streaks. We don't expect Con Gillespie's not a freaking $30 million player where we expect him to be consistent. He's literally makes what, $2-3 mil? It's not a lot. So relax on the boy. Game back on. Here we go. Heat. Bam. Hero pulls. Please don't hit. Front rim, no good. Booker with a rebound. Booker fast break. Kicks to Brooks. Brooks drives. Brooks layup. Brooks good. Fugazi. Hero. Pulls. No good. Tip out. Foul on the floor, though. Colin Gillespie. I'm pretty sure Donovan Mitchell's had plenty of bad games, Iverson. That's a crazy take. Bam. Powell. Powell drives. Powell spins. Powell layup. No good. Rebound. Devin Booker. Booker pulls deep three. No way. In and out. Rebound. Mark Will, but the foul on the floor by Norman Powell. Blop, blop. And blop, 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 bully just in time. Royce inbounds to Booker. Tipped out of bounds. Ruben, I know. He's doing that. Well, I'll tell you in a minute. Brooks. Pump fake. Pulls. Hits the bucket. Fugazi within 6. Here we go. Gillespie, guarding hard. We're playing defense, actually. Gillespie with the steal. Fast break. Royce, Mark Will, layup. Good. Another timeout by the Heat. Fugazi. Here we go. We're within 4, people. We're within 4. Now you're starting to see some intensity from this team. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Outscoring them 20-7 in the third quarter. Love to see it, bro. All right, Ruben, just ignore Ivy. He won't be saying anything for another 5 minutes until the Suns start doing bad again. Jay Stewart says, I ain't hear no bell. Right. Thanks, Iverson. I like that idea. I don't know if we'll do it, but I like that idea. I think we're going to settle for a bunch of jumpers like we always do. I'd love to attack the basket, though. Wiggins inbounds. Wiggins, guarded by Royce. Drives, kicks out to Hawkes. Hawkes to Powell. Powell back to Hawkes. Hawkes to the corner. The Wiggins. Wiggins jab step. Back to Hawkes. Hawkes drives. Hawkes kicks to Powell. Powell pulls. That's not a foul, though. They call a foul on the floor. Okay. All right. I'll take that. Wiggins inbounding. Hawkes drives in the paint. Gets fouled, gets hooked up by Gillespie. Yes, you did, Gillespie. You hooked Gillespie. You definitely hooked him, so just don't even argue it. You definitely hooked him. Another inbound for the Heat. Wiggins. Adebayo. Bam. Hand off to Hero. Hawkes for 3. No good. Rebound Mark Will. Good tough rebound from Mark Will. Booker on the fast break. Booker drives. Booker kicks to Royce. Royce for 3. No good. In and out. Bam with the rebound. Guarded by Brooks. Kicks to Powell. Half court. Hero driving in the paint. Layup. Too easy. Booker with the soft defense out of position. Royce O'Neal kicks to Gillespie. Pick from Mark Will. Now he kicks to Booker. Booker with the pick from Mark Will. He pump fakes. Now he pulls for 3. No good. We don't need threes. I told you, Ivy, we would not force the issue. We would just shoot jumpers. Wiggins, Hero, pump fake, Hero for 3. That's going to go in. Nope, misses short. I'm glad it didn't. Booker to Brooks. Brooks to Gillespie. Gillespie pump fake. Gillespie sidestep. Kicks to Royce. Royce top of the key 3. In and out. Mark Will tries to tip it out of bounds on the Heat. Suns ball. Grey Goose in the game for Colin Gillespie. Royce to Booker. Booker drives. Gets a foul. Then take 2 free throws in the bonus. There you go. Thank you. Do that. Stop shooting threes and jumpers. Yeah, Calvin, we definitely went on a good run here. Now we just got to complete the whole comeback. First free throw good for Booker. Second free throw good for Devin Booker. Jaquez inbounds to Hero. Hero to the corner. Larson. Jaquez to Hero. Floater over Mark Will. Wow. Went in. Brooks. Kicks to Booker. Booker guarded by Larson. Booker to the corner. Goose for 3. Goose hits it. 3-point lead for the Heat. Jaquez. Adebayo to Powell. Powell. Dribbling. Jaquez to Hero. Jab step in the corner. Driving. Backing up Grey Goose. Kicks to the top of the key to Powell. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Powell step back 3. Brooks in his face. No good. Mark Will with the rebound. Royce. Hand off to Book. Book guarded by Jaquez. Book spins in the paint. Pump fake. Fade away. Jumper. No good. Rebound Powell. Thought that was going to go in for real. Hero stripped by Goose. Goose to Booker. Booker pulls. Nope. Pump fakes. Kicks to Royce. Royce. Finger roll and freaking misses. I cannot. Royce. What are you doing, bro? Royce, dude. Jaquez drives. Jaquez too easy because we're trying to strip it. Somehow he misses. Royce gets the rebound. Royce skip past to Brooks. Brooks stripped by Powell. Suns ball. And now Powell said something to Brooks and don't understand what's happening here. They call it technical on Dylan Brooks, huh? Did they just call technical on Dylan Brooks? What's the tech? What's the tech for? So Brooks drives. Brooke gets pulled. Because he yelled at the ref. That's why he got a tech. Because he yelled at the ref. And you know why? And the ref's like, oh, me don't like Dylan Brooks. So I'm taking him up. Stupid. So that's why. Because he yelled at the ref because he wanted the foul. Because he got hooked. So Dylan Brooks obviously doesn't get a long leash with these refs. Reputation precedes him, I guess. Stupid. Butter, because we are a good team. And good teams can have great days. And we had great days on both those games. Stupid. Refs are super soft. Dylan Brooks inbounds. Booker has it. Booker fade away to the side. We don't need that shot, Booker. We're fighting for the rebound. Oso fighting for the rebound. Tips the ball out of bounds. Heat ball. Larson sneaks by the defense. Call timeout, Ott. You need to call timeout here. Regroup. Brooks driving. Layup. Good. Now he's yelling at the ref again, and he wants like, hey, man, I'm getting fouled. And the ref said, I'm going to let this one slide. Jaquez drives. Jaquez layup, good. Now we're just going back and forth here. Booker. Brooks. Pump fake. Guarded by Ware. Pulls. Hits the jumper. Now Brooks is talking. Hero. Jaquez. Powell. Powell drives. Too easy. Kicks to the corner of the Ware. Ware to Hero. Top of the key. 3. No good. Rebound Goodwin. Booker bringing the ball up. Fast break. Pick for Moso. Gets to the free throw line. Looks. Kicks to Goodwin. Back to Booker. Top of the key. Jab step. Goodwin. Grey Goose for 3. No good. Tip out rebound. Booker gets it. Booker drives. Booker to Brooks. Brooks. Free 3-point shot. No good. Awful. Goodwin with the rebound. Goodwin back to Brooks. Booker driving. Gets to a spot. Pulls. Fade away. Good. Devin Booker. Finally, we get a jumper. Suns within 2. Jaquez bringing the ball up. Jaquez drives, pulls, no good. Rebound. Suns. Booker has it. Booker on a fast break. Good pass to Oso, but no. Powell reads it. Stolen. Powell pulls, hits it, kills that run and that momentum real quick. That sucks. Brooks. Guarded by Jaquez. ISO game from Brooks. Brooks backing up Jaquez. Brooks in the paint. Brooks floater. No good. Here we go. Jaquez with the rebound to Hero. Hero floater to Arson. Blocked. Booker with good defense. Skip past to Brooks. Brooks dunks it. Can you believe Booker blocked a alley-oop? What a play from Booker. By the way, we scored 33 points this quarter. FYI. Grey Goose fouls Powell. Booker is limping off the court. Uh-oh. That's not good. He's going straight to the locker room. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good at all, dude. I just applaud. Hero trips, falls over. Jaquez. Backdoor cut to Hero. Floater no good. Rebound Gillespie. Gillespie. Drive. Gillespie, how about you do something? He does something. Good hang floater. Suns playing full court press. I love it. 1-point game. Smith. Kicks to Powell. Powell. Guarded by Goodwin. Hero drives. Hero loses the ball, and they say it's Heat's ball. I had just applauded Booker for playing good defense on that alley-oop, and then he gets hurt, and I just... it's a bummer, dude. Inbound. Smith to Jaquez. He gets fouled in the layup going to the line. Well, I really hope that it's just... Oh, bro. They didn't even show the leg, but I can just tell with the way he landed. Oh, no, dude. The angle they showed us was awful. Can they give us another angle? You said it's his ankle? I don't hope it's his ankle, but it's better than what I thought it might end up being, which is like some ligament. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Pac Daddy. Like, I can't tell if it was a freaking ACL or something like that, dude. I don't want that. Gillespie. Grey Goose drives. Step back 3. No good. Oso with the rebound. Puts it back in. Fouled on the floor, though, so he'll shoot regardless. Not the side. Well, I hope you're right, Bob. Like I said, that camera angle was awful. It didn't show us anything. So all we saw was him laying, and then he grimaced. So I hope that's all it is just an ankle sprain and nothing on his knee. Here we go. Let's see what they get. Yeah, here we go. Oh, no, they're not good. They're showing the OSO thing. Regardless if it's not a shot, it's on the floor and you're still shooting free throws. So I don't know why they're injury. Well, I'll say this. No, Book walked off, Calvin. He walked off. He limped off the court, but he went straight to the locker room, so he knew. So he knew. He already knew. So if he knew that he needed to walk off, then he so let's just say it's an ankle for the sake of it. He knew. Yeah, Ruben, that's what I'm saying. If Booker goes, then that means you got to figure out some way to get Jalen Green back ASAP. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Bob. Like, he just went straight back. So it's how long is we don't know, Butter. If it's an ankle sprain, it'll be for a minute because that's how the Suns treat ankle sprains. Is if it's a high ankle sprain, like high ankle sprains ain't nothing to play with. A high ankle sprain is technically a broken bone. If you didn't know that, so 4 weeks at the most if it's a high ankle sprain. Can't handle Booker if he don't play. I can't handle Booker getting injured on the play that he made on that injury, which was he risked it all to stop that alley-oop. He was not about to get dunked on. Oh, so. And one, really. Tie ball game for your Suns in the fourth, but it comes at a price. But it came at a price. Yeah, Blop, dude. Time for Brooks and Gillespie to step up today, and maybe we see if we can't get Green back in a few games, right? It was a rolled ankle. Okay. They didn't really show anything on the screen, so a rolled ankle. Then if it's not too bad, he'll be okay, but expect him to be out at least a game or two. He ain't playing the next game, I'll tell you that. He definitely is not playing the next game. Depends on the severity of the ankle sprain, but if it's just an ankle sprain, bro, it'll be a minute. It'll be a week, 2 weeks. If it's a high ankle sprain, it'll be more. You know? So I'd say 2 weeks. They'll play it safe with Booker. They just gave an extension. They'll protect their investment. Sundo, what worries me is the way he rolled his ankle. It looked awfully similar to Daniel Jones breaking his fit. Ooh, don't say that, dude. We'll see. They'll examine it. I'll say if he walked off on his own power, I think he'll be okay. But Bob, that's what I'm saying. Like, a high ankle sprain is technically a broken ankle. Like, when something is determined as a high ankle sprain, it's technically a broken ankle because you rolled it well enough, you know? Yeah, but you can walk around with a high ankle sprain, Roy. You can. Not like it's a severe, that severe. But I didn't see it. Did it look bad enough to be the ankle sprain? Was it the side thing? Yeah, it's not necessarily true ball IQ. Like it. Sundo wasn't bad. Okay, thank you, Iris. So yeah, if it's just not a bad ankle sprain, then we'll be all right. I'll take your word for it. Again, on the broadcast, they did not show a good replay. It was a very bad replay. Well, there's your answer. Yep, Sam's not banned. Sam shows up. Here we go. Yeah, they just showed it. That's yep. He just turned it. Yeah, that's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. So here we go. Good one to Grey Goose. Grey Goose driving. Grey Goose layup. No good. I don't like the fact that Oso's in right now, even though they are a bit smaller. Ware's not the biggest. Hawkes drives. But Ware can shoot threes. He shoots. He hits. Good one. To Oso. Oso hands off to Goose. Goose pulls a wide open three. Please hit. Thank you. He hits and matches. He hits and matches. Hero. Powell drives. No, it's not Powell. It's Dennis. That's Smith. He hits a floater. Gillespie. Pick from Oso. Gillespie driving. Gillespie pump fake. Gillespie to the corner. Jordan Goodwin. No good. Oso with the rebound. Good rebound. Oso kicks to Goose. Goose drives. Goose to the corner. Goose gets called for a foul. Goose on the offensive foul. Call timeout. They're going to challenge it. Maybe we can win 2 here. Maybe we'll win 2 challenges here. I don't know, Sam. We'll see. I hope now with this, I hope what I'm thinking and hoping happens is with, which actually sounds bad, but I'm hoping with the Booker injury that forces the issue for Jalen Green to come back, though I don't want Jalen Green to come back if he's not ready. But I hope that they're just being overly cautious with him. And now it's like, hey, man, we need to ramp you up. Like, I know we gave you a timetable, but Booker's gone. Let's ramp you up a little bit. Or maybe they just trust Dylan Brooks and the rest of the team to get it done. And we just go a few games like we did right before the cup. Just go that route. Yeah, Zambuki, it was a good little run. Never thought I'd say this, but we need Bouye. Yeah, Bouye. Is that what you're saying, Maurice? Jamari Bouye? Yeah, I mean, we may get him soon. Depends on how long Booker's out for, but he'll get some minutes. He'll definitely get minutes if he's out. By the way, I just looked at the play-by-play. Suns challenge successful. The call has been overturned. So there's that news. Panda, yes, Booker is out. Booker rolled his ankle, not coming back. I mean, if he does come back, it's crazy, but the way he rolled that, I don't think he's coming back. Roy says a week. Yeah, at the least. At the least, he's out for a week. Booker's on the bench. Is he? Well, we'll see what happens, bro. Maybe it wasn't all that bad. Maybe they test it, get some good treatment on it, tape it, ready to go. So let's see. We had a good third quarter. We scored 38. They scored 21. We flipped the script on them. Played good defense in the third quarter, actually, and so we got ourselves back in it. Suns played tough. You got to give them credit. They played with effort and played a tough third quarter. Gillespie inbounding, kicks to Oso. Oso to Goose. Goose. Pick from Oso, takes it. Goose driving. Pump fake. Back to Dunn. Back to Goose. Goose, another deep three. Short air ball. Shot clock violation. Yeah, Michael, he is wincing on it. So I mean, I don't know if he'll come back. We'll see if they actually let him come back. Hawkes driving. Pulls. Hits a float over Dunn. Good one. Gillespie. Driving. Kicks a good one. Good one shoots the three. No good. Rebound Ware. I don't like it. Podcast to Ware. Ware. Pulls. Air ball. Misses. The Royce coming into the game. Yeah, Book's on the bench, Ruben, but I don't know if he'll come back in. Is he back in or is he on the bench? Oh, Book's getting up. Book's going to the scores table. They're going to hold him for this sub right here, I think. So he'll come back in after this next dead ball. Gillespie kicks to Goose. Goose bringing it up. Goose, pump fake. Gillespie driving, guarded by Ware. I like the switch. Good pass to Royce on the backdoor cut. Kicks to Dunn. Corner three. Hits it. Thank you, Ryan Dunn. Hero driving in the paint. Turns the ball over. Gillespie for three. Gillespie hits. Your Suns take the lead. Timeout. Miami. Your Suns with, I believe, their first lead after they lost the lead in the first quarter. So, way to fight back. The comeback has been complete. Now, can we complete and get the win? A good comeback win for your Suns. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see it. Gabe was right because I didn't see it. He said, hey, we have been that team that can make a comeback. He was right. Well, at least we're winning now. But I had doubts, and so I'll admit it. Michael, I mean, it's not a fugazi when you actually take a lead. So now it's just, can we maintain it? It's not fugazi no more. We actually took a lead. Fugazi is we pretend like we're going to take a lead and then we don't. We get within like one or two and then we get freaking boat raced. So this is no longer fugazi. This is now, can we complete the comeback? Oh my gosh, bop bop. Yeah, Davis, you're right. It's just, again, I think I still just have PTSD from last year with all the fugazis, right? I still don't believe. So shout out to Gabe for actually believing. Goodwin has not been good ever since he had those back-to-back 20-point games. That was like all he had for the month. He's like, you know what? I've done all I can. Where's Gabe is doing another stream. He was here until halftime and then he left, Sam. So he's gone. Also, that's really rude. Don't say it like that. Okay. Don't want YouTube out here getting mad at us for saying slurs like that. Yes, Steph, Book got hurt. Book's back in the game, though. He checked back in, rolled his ankle. Apparently, it wasn't too bad. He's back in the game now. So we'll see we'll see how he looks for the rest of the quarter. Your Suns just took the lead for the first time since what, late in the first? Yeah, ball. I bet you he doesn't play next game either. I think they'll rest him after he gets a little more swelling in there. All right, here we go. Game back on. Larson bringing the ball up. Larson driving, guarded by Oso. Kicks to Hero, who's guarded by Dunn. To Hawkins, who's guarded by Royce. Jaquez driving in the paint, pulls, floater, no good. Rebound Gillespie, good rebound. Good hard rebound and a good box out from Gillespie. Kicks to Dunn, back to Gillespie. Gillespie pump fake, guarded by Smith. Driving, step back, pump fake, looking, kicks to Oso. Back to him. Gillespie for three, has to pull, hits it. Woo! Colin. Jaquez drives, kicks to Hero. Hero now drives. Step back to Jaquez. Larson. Jab step. Blows by Booker. He knows Booker's hurt, so he knows Booker's not going to enhance it. Alley-oop to Ware. Nice little play there from the Heat. Royce kicks to Oso. Hands off to Gillespie. Sets a pick. Gillespie pulls. No good. Short. Oso gets on the ground. Good job. Kicks to Gillespie. Gillespie drives to Dunn. To Royce. Royce fake pass to Book. Floater. Wow, what a layup from Royce O'Neal. Woo! That was beautiful. Hero. Jaquez. Smith. Larson. Pump fake. Gets fouled by Booker. Booker shoves. And now Booker. And Jaquez gets in his face. Booker did not like what Larson did. Booker shoves Larson. Booker gets a tech. Jaquez gets in his face. I think he might have gotten a tech. Jaquez, Three Musketeers looking at. So they're going to review all of this. So let's see the replay. Let's see what happened here. Book might get ejected. Yeah, bro. It's stupid. Maybe that was part of his plan. Maybe he didn't really want to play. Maybe that was part of his plan. You know, if I shove somebody here, I can get ejected and I can get early out and rest this ankle. So Booker driving, and Larson put his elbow into him, so Booker didn't like it. Booker shoves him, said, "What's wrong with you?" Says something. Jaquez says, "Hey, I'm Three Musketeer." Jaquez says, "Hey, me Three Musketeer." Got in his face. I mean, there was a little bit of shove there from Larson after the whistle there. Booker didn't like it. He took exception. And then Jaquez decided he was going to do something about it. "Hey, man, what you doing? I'm Jaquez, bro." Like, yo, get out of here. So it looks like they did call a tech on Jaquez after the fact. So they looks like they're calling a double tech here. Nah, Gabe was here until halftime, and then Gabe had to leave. He had to go do the Husker stream code, so he's over there doing Big Red Rant. Jaquez LARPing with that last name. Right, blah, blah. Double tech. Double tech, no free throws. Foul on Booker. Miami ball. Simple as that. Nah, Book ain't getting ejected. They just call double tech and a regular foul, no shots taken. They offset. So Jaquez talking to him. Booker says something back. Jaquez like, "Oh, my bad. My bad, man. I don't want to go back." But now Dylan Brooks is in the game, so now it's about to be a problem. Dylan Brooks probably going to make sure to get in somebody's head after all of that. Bam, top of the key. Hands out to Powell. Powell drives. Powell to the corner. Wiggins steps out of bounds. Suns ball. Here we go, Suns. Bringing the ball up. Gillespie, pick from Mark Will. Kicks to Mark Will. Mark Will wants to get the ball to Booker. Almost turns the ball over. Booker has it. Booker double team. Booker ends up losing it. Bam has it. Kicks to Larson. Larson driving. Gets doubled. Now he picks it up. Kicks to Bam. Bam's open. Bam's going to take a three. She misses. Foul on the floor as Larson tries to crash the boards. And now what are we reviewing? So the ref does this, right? Ref goes, what are we reviewing? For what? Don't know what you're trying to review here. Larson crashed the board. Oh, Booker put his back. Okay, now I see why. Because Booker tried to box out, but he kind of got a little extra into it. So he definitely flopped, but I can see why okay, whatever. It's getting a little chippy out here, boys. I like it. Let's see what they say. Wiggins inbounding. Kicks to Jaquez. Let's keep this game chippy. Let's win it. Powell, top of the key, guarded by Brooks. Pick from Bam. Drives. Mark Will tries to block, doesn't get it. 3-point lead for your Suns. Gillespie to Book. Book to Mark Will. Mouse in the house on Powell. Powell fouls. And he was hooked. It's getting chippy, boys. Powell over here grabbing, abusing Mark Will in the paint. Royce inbounding. Grayson Allen coming into the game for Gillespie. Royce inbounds. Looking. Kicks to Mark Will. Mark Will gets the ball stripped. Bam on a fast break. He's going to dunk it. Suns call timeout here, please. That's a bad inbound. 1 point game. Well, I'd have to see it again, Ruben. I didn't think it was a foul. They're playing physical now. Like both teams are playing physical at this point. So I think the refs are going to start to let some of that slide. Put Gillespie back in over Royce. Sure, but the Heat's ball handlers are pretty lengthy. You're right, Michael. You're right. Vegas, that's definitely the answer. But the Heat right now, all their ball handlers are pretty lengthy. I don't know if that's the right move. Iverson, chill out. Okay, wait until we actually lose the lead before we say we're about to lose here. I know, Code, right? Like, that's the difference. Even though I'm not going to lie, I did doubt them coming into the second half. I thought we were going to end up losing. I didn't think we had it in this to come back. Booker. Goose. Yeah, they're letting a lot of physicality happen now. Let's see if we can grit this one out. Step back, Allen, no good. Rebound, Wiggins. Jaquez. I think I can't believe I'm saying this, but off-ball foul on Allen. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think we got to let Dillon Brooks be physical and get buckets. I can't believe I'm saying that, but like the way the Heat are playing us right now, they're playing really tough. Like they are bumping everything. I think Dillon Brooks is the one that needs to sort of be physical back and be the one to get the buckets because I don't think Booker's going to do it, especially with that ankle. Powell, driving, Powell, passes, Wiggins, back to Powell, Powell, pump fake, Powell for three, that's moving, no good. Booker with the rebound. Booker, driving on Wiggins, Booker, step back, Booker fadeaway, good, oh my goodness, Booker. What a bucket. Jaquez. Larson back to Jaquez. The Wiggins driving. That's going to be a bucket because he's Booker guarding him. Nope. He misses, but Adebayo put back dunk. Dillon Brooks with Powell guarding him. Brooks driving. Brooks backing up. Brooks back in. Gets fouled on the floor. That was a good move, though. I wish they would have let it continue. Fourth team foul for the Heat, by the way. So we're getting close to forcing the issue of being in the bonus. I really hope if we get in the bonus, we need to force the issue and get the fouls, please. Let's not settle for jumpers. Let's force the issue. Because they are being physical with you. You can take advantage of that. Royce to Booker. Top of the key, guarded by Wiggins. Pick from Mark Will. Now he's guarded by Bam. Kicks to Goose. Goose now gets a pick. Goose driving. Goose to Royce. Royce for three. Hits the three. Thank you, Royce, for hitting some shots here after an awful performance in the first half. Jaquez backing up Booker. Jaquez kicks to Larson. Larson the hero. Hero carries, but they're not going to call it. Back to Larson. Larson driving. Larson kicks to Bam. Bam pump fake. Bam pump fake. Bam gets fouled. Bam pump, pump. That's a bit of a foul there. Yeah, that's definitely a foul. Flight kid, that was definitely a foul. Mark put his arms down. That's what they called. They didn't call the block on Brooks. Bam, first free throw. No good. Bam. Second free throw. Good. Booker. To Allen. Allen to Royce. Royce pumps. Sidestep. Three again. No good. We didn't need that shot, Royce. I'm going to be honest. I didn't like it. Bam on the fast break. Kicks to Wiggins, top of the key. He pulls for three. He misses the three. Mark Will tries to get the rebound, but Bam pushes it out. Inbound. Wiggins. Bam, top of the key. Hands off to Tyler. Hero in the paint. Pump fake, free throw line, back to Bam. Bam now driving. He's in a spot. Loses his dribble. Jab step. Kicks to Jaquez for three. No good. Rebound Royce. Good defense again from the Suns. Allen has it. Kicks to Booker. Booker. Hero. Booker kicks to Allen. Allen drives. Allen goes hard to the rack and one. Grey Goose. Goose. Now we're playing basketball, boys. Now we're playing closeout ball. Now we're attacking the basket. That's big. Not only was that the and one, but that puts us in the bonus too. So Suns in good shape. Goose hits the free throw, converts the N1. Yeah, definitely no need for threes, Toasty. Definitely just need to force the issue and drive here. Goose with 22 points, 8 of 16. Good game from him. Hawkes drives, kicks to Bam, corner 3. Bam hits it. Right back within. Nope, they say foot on the line, 2. Goose. Gonna get a pick from Booker. Takes it. Kicks to Booker. Booker. Pump fake. Booker drives. Kicks to Allen. You could tell that ankle's bothering Booker. He doesn't have a quick step. Goose in the paint. Goose. Floater. No good. That was not the shot we wanted, Goose. You should have kicked it to Brooks. Hero. Guarded by Booker. Bam driving. Hawkes, pump fake. Hawkes now driving. Hawkes to the corner of the Larson. Larson the hero. Hero pump fakes. Hero pulls for 3. That's long. Rebound Hawkes. Don't like that. Good defense. Hawkes now driving. Hawkes in the paint. Hawkes travels. They don't call it. Bam for 3. Bam hits it within 1. The Heat are. Suns up by 2. Get a good possession. Force the issue. Be aggressive and physical is what I'm asking for. Booker. Guarded by Bam. Now he's guarded by Hero. Booker. Driving. Gets doubled. Good kick to Mark Will. Mark Will traveled. Big travel, Mark Will. Oh my gosh, dude. We go ahead and just cover the score so you guys don't spoil it for me. Or the score doesn't spoil it for me. Hawkes. Hawkes driving. Hawkes to Bam. Bam for 3. Bam hits. Heat take the lead. 2 points. Come on now. Dylan Brooks. Will you be the hero we need? Brooks, guarded by Hero. Gets doubled. Kicks to Royce. Royce to Booker. Booker. Pick from Goose. Booker driving. Backing up Powell. Booker gets to a spot. Good drive. Pump fake. Good pass to Mark Will. Mark Will fouled. Going to the line. Yeah, I would have loved him to finish that for sure. I mean, Booker, not only is Booker out of gas, he's just, bro, that I'm telling you, that ankle's it's definitely bothering him. First free throw, Mark Will hits it. You see Booker hobbling too. Gosh, man. Here we go. Williams hits the second one, converts, tie game. Hawkes. Hawkes driving. Kicks to Powell. Powell pulls. Hits the little floater in the paint. Booker, pick the ball up, please. Booker has it. Pick from Mark Will. Pick from Goose. Takes it. Booker pulls. 3. Long. No good. Mark Williams with the putback. 2 putbacks. Oh my gosh, Mark Williams. What a play. Mark Williams getting big and playing big. You love to see it. Hero bringing the ball up. Hawkes now has it. Top of the key. Directing traffic. Driving. To the corner. Powell for 3. Good defense from Brooks. Doesn't matter. He hits the bucket. Timeout, Suns. That one's tough, bro. Booker needs to be. I don't think you bench Booker here, bro. I'm out too late. I mean, the game was close. It was literally tied. So I don't know if you really call timeout there but maybe you do. I don't know. Yeah, boxing, that's for sure. Norman Powell always does kill us. When he was on the Clippers, killed us. Here, killing us. Code, I'm with you, but Brooks really hasn't been getting the touches and been forcing the issue. I really wish he would have. You know, I think he could have definitely gotten you some free throws. At least if on his touches. Royce inbounding. Hurry up. Goose has it. Goose steps out of bounds. And that's a killer right there. All right, here we go. Hawkes gonna dribble, take time off the clock. Directing traffic. Hawkes gonna drive. Tries a little floater, no good. Mark Will rebound. Suns have a chance here. Booker. We're not gonna get a 2-for-1 here, so this is it. Royce, pump fake. Allen pulls a three. No way. Rebound Booker. Booker kicks to Brooks. Brooks for three. Brooks air ball. What are they saying? Who fouled? Offensive foul on Brooks for what? Kicking his legs out? Okay, well, that's GG's there. We can't challenge because we won 2 already. Yeah, studios, I mean, if you go for 2, then you got to play the foul game, and then they'll play the foul game right back. I understand why you do it. I understand why you shoot a 3, because it'll just go back and forth. A potential hostile act for Brooks on that one, bro. So here we go. AZ Cards, you say 0 adjustments when we literally came back in the third. You can't say 0 adjustments when they literally played their butts off to come back. Like, there were adjustments made. Fourth quarter, look, you just had some bad plays on defense for sure. Leaving dudes open on 3, whatever. Allen defenders give reasons he needs to be kept. Well, he just had a freaking 20-point game. There's one. Like, that's why you keep Goose. He had a 20-point game. He may have had some bad plays, but he kept you in it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a loss. It's a loss. Like, it's fine. We lost a game. You know what I mean? The team still fought and came back. They just didn't close it out. Their fourth quarter start outplayed Devin Booker with a clear hobbled ankle, Iverson. Are we watching the same game? Usually I don't make excuse for Booker. You know that for sure. I'm on Booker's butt whenever he plays inconsistent. But you can literally tell that bro could not walk, and he stayed in the game. And maybe you argue take him out, right? Maybe you argue take him out, but he didn't come out. So it is what it is. You got beat. You move on. Booker shouldn't have played. Well, you can debate that. I don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Maybe you put in Gillespie and you say, hey, man, your ankle's bothering you. But clearly, he wanted to be in the game. Clearly, he wanted to close him out. Oh, my gosh. Dylan Brooks pulled him down, dude. On a Kiwi, you're not going to get a flop because Brooks clearly fouled him by pulling him down, right? But he definitely did sell it. We got 11 seconds left, but they're reviewing this for a hostile act on Dylan Brooks. Flagrant 1. And they're shooting 2 free throws, and Miami will retain the ball. Well, GG's for sure there. This is Book and Brooks' fault. Look, y'all are going to blame whoever you want. Again, one loss. Go to bed. Wake up the next day. Wake up the next day. We got another game. Guys, it's fine. They are making money off Dylan Brooks, bro. They're gonna. How many fines do you think he's gonna be paying? Wiggins hits the first free throw. Foul on the Suns. He aren't sorry, Flight Kid. They're not the best team, but they're a tough team. I like some of their players. I do like Powell. You can say what you want about Hero. He's a solid player. I like Bam a lot. Love Bam, actually. I love Bam. I wish we had Bam on our team. I wish we had a big like Bam. Would love to have Bam on our team. So, I mean, you can't be like, oh my gosh, they're bums. And they're sorry. They're not sorry. They have a winning record. Okay. And well, when you dig a hole, like freaking Eddie Johnson just said, the Pacers are barely college level. You guys are funny. It's still pro basketball, dude. Okay. See, this is why Iverson. This is why right here. This is why right here. Because you say dumb stuff like that. Good Lord, Iverson. I would actually consider like just banning you, period, for that one, dude. Booker ACL tear next. That's ridiculous. Don't be that person, dude. Seriously. Don't be that person. I'm not grandstanding. Don't be that person, dude. He said, what did Iverson say? He said, Booker ACL tear next. Prayer hands, prayer hands, prayer hands. Because he says dumb stuff in the chat. That's ridiculous, dude. Like, come on, dude. That's real ignorant and stupid. I'm be real, Iverson. I love you, bro, but like that's real ignorant and stupid, and that's weird energy. Like wishing somebody to get hurt. That's stupid. Absolutely stupid. You can be mad at Booker. You can say he's a bum. You can say he's not as good as Luka. You can say all of the things. Say stuff like that. Stupid. Dumb. Like you're done for you're done for the day. All right, Chris, I'll have a good one, Mo. Book Allen sidestep 3 hits it. And now what are we reviewing? Like what is there a total point spread that has to be covered here? They blew the whistle on that shot. What are we doing? What are we reviewing? I will talk to Gabe about it, blop, blop, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely discuss it because that was. Oh, they're going to see if he stepped out of bounds. I think he stepped out of bounds. He definitely stepped out of bounds. It's an official review, and you know. And also start next game. Why? Why? You just want to see a sample size with Oso starting? I'm sure he can start. They're both going to split the same amount of minutes. They've been splitting minutes evenly all season, really. So, sure, let's see him start. Mark will just get the other 22 minutes. You know what I mean? So, don't see no harm in that. Hawkins inbounding. Kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins gets fouled. I don't know why we're doing this. Can we just let it go? It's a GG. We don't even have a timeout, so. Detroit's next. Let's double check here. Yep, we got Detroit Thursday. That's what it's looking like. Royce inbounds. Oso, Royce going to bring it up. Probably taking one last shot. That's it. Misses the 3. Your Suns lose 127 to 122. Good game overall. Your Suns just can't complete it. A few bad plays in the fourth. A few turnovers that were awful. A few breakdowns on defense. And there you have it. And we're probably gonna play Detroit without Devin Booker. That's kind of the next thing is like, it looks like Booker's going to be sitting after that ankle sprain. At the end of the day, they came back. Colin Gillespie Colin Gillespie turned it around after having a bad first half. He ended up with 50%, 13 points. Booker ended up with 24. He was 6 of 19. Had a bunch of free throws. Dylan Brooks ended up with 25. Mark Will was even 8 of 13 with 18. Royce had a few clutch threes there. Grey Goose with 25 points holding it together. But at the end of the day, if you do what you did. I'm trying to pause this game here for us here. At the end of the day, when you do what you did in the first half, and that's play zero defense for 2 quarters and let them score 36 and 35, while you only score 28 and 26. And by the way, scoring 28 and 26 for this team is actually pretty good considering the past few times we don't even score that much in the first half. But when you let them drop that respectively, yeah, you're going to have a huge deficit to come by. They made up for it in the third, but Booker gets hurt. Booker can't move. You make a few bad plays there in the end. You get outplayed in the end, and that's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, dude. So hopefully, here's my thing, man. Here's my thing. Yeah, Obey, it's just one loss. That you can say that too, but there's been a trend the last month or so where the Suns have not been playing good defense. We started off being real scrappy, playing great defense, good rotations. The last month or so has not been. It's not been good on defense. We've been doing this every game. Then we have a good effort in third quarter. We come back. We play good defense in the third quarter. They make adjustments in the fourth, and then they end up winning it. But I wish we could just start off playing strong defense and going that route. We just don't. It's because Brooks can't get more text. It has nothing to do with everybody else playing good defense. Jalen Green officially listed as available. Imagine that, blop. Imagine that. So we'll get Jalen Green on Thursday. Imagine that after Booker rolls his ankle. Funny how that works out. Brooks is shot. Chucker got to learn to pass more. He took 24 shots. You're right. You're right a little bit. But at the end of the day, Brooks has been holding us down, dude. So you can say it all you want, but he has been holding us down. Detroit's January 15th. You're right. My dates are off. So Saturday, bet. We'll see him Saturday. I don't want to hit you with the big show, bro. We took an L, man. We took an L. A one that I really wanted to win, honestly. Like after seeing them come back, I was really hoping we would complete it. And I really wanted the dub, and we just didn't get it. Booker played 40 minutes, by the way. Dang, Bulls are up 1 point against the Rockets. I really wanted that dub. I'm just looking at some other things here. Jordan Goodwin has been playing well the last few games. It's not been good. Nick Richards didn't play. Duns hasn't been the best. Oso only had 3 points. Royce 2 of 8 from 3. So you got another one of those Royce games, right? You got another one of those Royce games where he's not hitting and it hurts. You shot 29% from the 3-point range. You're absolutely right, Code. I'll give you credit. We shot too many threes. I was really hoping we would have forced the issue in the fourth when we hit that bonus. I thought that was the perfect time to make sure that you won this game by slowing it down and letting Brooks or whoever get the ball in the paint and work and get a foul. Like, I really thought that was the best opportunity to win that game. Was as soon as you got in that bonus with, 4 or 5 minutes left? Like, as soon as that time hit, like, it's time to go to work and time to force the issue, and we just didn't do it. So if you want to say that's where we got out coached, then sure. That's where we got out coached. But that's also the way this team plays. And sometimes it works and you love it. And then times like today, it doesn't work and it makes you mad that you didn't slow it down and switch it up. We needed Oso on Bam during his 11-point hot streak. I'm not sure I agree. Though Oso probably would have definitely played better on the perimeter. So, sure. But, so, there's that. Gosh, man. Royce sold. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man. Royce. He's streaky, bro. I'll never bet on Royce. If I saw Royce in the parlay, I'm not taking it. Not ever. Not ever. Not ever. Because dude is so streaky. Valley, don't you think it's funny the only ref running around the court trying to find a foul reviewing everything was John Conley, a Florida native? I don't know what that has to do with anything. I don't think there's a little bias there, but we do have a saying on this show, Vegas gets what Vegas wants. And if there's a particular spread that needed to be covered, I'm sure they made sure that they hit that. I'm sure that had more to do with it than him being biased against the Suns. I'm sure it had more so to do with a certain spread being hit and a certain number being hit than him trying to screw the Suns over. That's what we say over here. Booker honestly should have stayed on the bench. He was, yeah. I mean, let's talk about that real quick. I know there's a lot of people that think Book should have sat, and maybe so. There's also a lot of talk in this chat about Book being soft. Is he soft after that performance? Honest question. That's not sarcastic. Do you still consider him soft after that performance? After rolling his ankle, coming in, toughing it out, and trying to give his team the best chance to win, do you still call him soft after that? Or do you go with he just wanted to stat pad and be the hero? Like, do you want to be that pessimistic about it? I give him credit for trying to tough through it. Absolutely give him credit trying to tough through it, because you could tell it was hurting him. And now he's not going to play next game. I promise you he's not playing next game. As a matter of fact, I think he's out for a week still, even after this game. He doesn't play against Detroit. He doesn't play Saturday. I don't think we see him until next week. What'd you do that for? What did he say? What did Iverson say? Oh, is this another Iverson vlogs? Iverson, you think you're slick, brother. Oh my gosh, I forgot just 5 minutes ago we hit him with the band hammer. Yeah, you're right, Roy. Yeah, you're right. No, because he even scored at full confidence, he should have. Look, Booker played tough. You got to give him credit there. But now we have no stars over Sharknado. We have Dylan Brooks. What are you talking about? I hope you heard the pessimism in my voice when I said that. We have a Dylan Brooks, bro. What do you mean? Excuse me, I dropped something. Excuse me, I dropped something. I had to pick it up. Rockets ended up winning. That's a bummer. King says, I wish we would trade Brooks. He gets too many texts. Sadly, that's not going to happen. And I disagree. I don't want to trade Brooks. First of all, let me say that. I disagree. But also, it's not going to happen. Like, they like him. They like his toughness. If it comes with a few texts, so be it. This team wasn't particularly the most what's the word I'm looking for? Believed in at the beginning of the season. And he brings part of that culture. He brings part of that toughness. So they're going to take that trade out every time. They will take that trade out. I'm guessing I'm the only one who wants a bonus. I don't mind Sabonis. It just depends on the cost of what's going to take to get Sabonis. I think Sabonis would be great. That'd be great if you could pair Sabonis with Mark Will. That put him at the 4 starting. That's just another weapon that you're going to have. A solid bucket getter to add to it. That'd be cool. But it just depends on the price you got to pay. The Suns, I think we end the year as the 5 seed, and I hope the Lakers and the Spurs are the 4 seed because I like their chances. Sure, the Lakers are the Spurs, but again, I know that we beat the Spurs, but I don't think that, you're playing a 7-game series. I don't think your luck lasts in a 7-game series like that. I want Bobby Portis, really. I mean, he's just another solid power forward type player. Yeah, it'd be cool. But again, what are the prices that we're talking about? I don't think we do that. Ball IQ. I promise you. I don't think we do that. I don't. And if in a 7-game series, no, I think the Spurs will figure it out. Brooks 1 of 10 from 3. Yeah, dude, he had a very bad 3-point shooting performance. Sharknado, absolutely did. PJ Washington and Najee Marshall, whatever it takes. I mean, there's some moves out there to get. I think the Suns for sure need a lengthy power forward. I think that's just the biggest hole. You have so many guards in this team, that's not an issue anymore. I think a power forward is definitely the way to go. Definitely for sure the way to go. One second here. You want McKay? Nah. So anyway, back to it. I do think we need we have a Bam-sized player. We just don't have a thick player like that. I mean, Mark Williams is a pretty good in size there. He just doesn't play tough like Bam does. I think we need a lengthy power forward. I don't know how we do it. Maybe it's a Bobby Portis. Maybe it's apparently the rumor is it's not even a rumor. The report is we're not interested in Kuminga anymore. The Warriors really kind of screwed themselves with him and their value. Imagine McHale with Brooks, Book, Williams, and Green. Oh man, that'd be great. I'd love McHale back. For sure. Shoot, I'd like Cam Johnson back, if I'm being honest. Marketing again, what is going to be the cost for these players? You know, like I do think all the time, I like I've said recently, I think the trade market has Sam, all I'm saying is he's a lengthy player and his name was attached to the Suns and the report came out. They're not interested. So that's off the table. That's all I'm saying. Like, shut up. Good Lord. But again, I do think the trade market is reset, right? And I'm sure you can get some players for something. I don't think you have to give up a whole bunch anymore. As you've seen with some of these trades, the Trae Young trade, the Luka trade, as you've seen. I think the market has changed just a little bit. But you got to make the money work for these players, guys, that you're asking for. You got to make the money work for Cam. You got to make the money work for all these guys, marketing and everything. And then you got to re-sign them. So it's like you can name all these players all you want, but if the salary don't match, you're not getting them. If it doesn't work within the apron, you're not getting them. You know, I think if we do make a trade, it's going to be a sneaky deal at best that you're not going to like, and then all of a sudden you will like because it worked out because apparently Brian Gregory is good at finding really good, solid role players for cheap. That seems to be his niche as a GM. So just play Rasheer code. I would love to just play Rasheer. I really would. I'd love to play Rasheer. He has had some flashes of you seeing his potential. Then he also has the really, really bad moments. So we'll see. I don't know what's reported out there as far as who the Suns are connected to, but I bet you, if anything, it will be a sneaky move that everybody's gonna be like, what? Why? And then that person's gonna end up being freaking great, and you're gonna love that person. That's what I think is gonna happen. Coach says they're babying our rookies. I think they're just trying to win games, and then they don't think the rookies are gonna help win games. That's what I think. I think they think the rookies aren't experienced yet. They want to let them get experience, let them get in the flow of things. Rasheer's been getting a little bit more minutes here and there. I just think they're trying to win games, dude. And if we're being honest, they need to win games. They don't really have a whole lot of like draft capital. So Rasheer is still too raw, but they are not going to be able to bring a free agent because of the money. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, any trade that gets made will be what kind of move, and then we'll end up loving that move down the road. Well, hope that was long enough for Gabe for me to do a post-game show here. I did it for a good while here, as you guys were talking about trades and whatnot. Any other questions in the chat before I get out of here? Because it is 9:30. Any other questions? Any other statements? Okay, let's not be edgelords in the chat either. Why? That's crazy, bro. And speaking of that, Ball, you know what, Ball? That's hilarious. That's hilarious you said that. And we're going to end it on that. Because the way what you just said. Why? I thought you knew.
I finally touched a first female. And when I say it felt good. Ooh. I finally touched a first female. And when I say it felt good. Ooh, like the camel noodle soup. Good. Good. I'm not gay no more. Good. I am delivered. Good. Good. Like the camel noodle soup. Good. I don't like men no more. We've been gone. It felt good. 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 Like the camel noodle soup.
Look, he asked a question. He asked a question. Why am I? And I'm giving him the answer. I'm not. I'm delivered.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I'm not gay no more. I don't like men no more. I am delivered. I'm not gay. I'm not gay. Good. I stay prayed up. Good. I stay prayed up. I'm not gay no more. I'm not gay no more. I'm not gay no more. It felt good. It felt good.
Good. It definitely will haunt your dreams. It definitely will haunt your dreams. JL Studios. It will definitely haunt your dreams.
It felt good. It felt good. It felt good. It felt good.
Definitely haunt your dreams. It was a good one, y'all. It was a good one, y'all. It was a good game, well, not necessarily a good game, but it was a good stream. Sundo, would you rather trade Gray or Royce? Royce, it's not even close. So there's your answer.